1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do I want to get this one? Absolutely. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more Dark Souls today. Before we get things underway, we're going to let everyone quickly funnel their way in, make their way down to the center of the stage. And as I do so, I also just want to get a couple of announcements in for you guys too. For those of you guys that are wondering, this coming week, there's going to be some slight changes to our streaming schedule. I don't anticipate many big changes for the month of November, but this coming week we do have a bit of stuff going on IRL. And yeah, I just want to say that what's going to happen is this coming Thursday, usually we would stream on a Thursday, there will be no stream on November 1st. I've already said why previously, but what's happening is we are, I'm graduating. I'm graduating, yes, moving on up in the world. So that's why I can't do the stream. The graduation ceremony is in the morning, and I'm pretty sure my family wants to do something afterwards, like probably like a lunch or something. So I can't really promise like an afternoon stream or anything like that, but that's what we're doing. The other thing too, the following Saturday is November 3rd. Thing is, that is the day after my birthday, but I'm working on my birthday. So my family, they want to get together for dinner after I go to work, so there won't be any stream on the 3rd either. So sorry about that, guys, if you guys were looking forward to it. We'll probably try to continue just like normal the next following week. It just sucks that next week there's going to be very little happening on the channel. I hate it when that happens, but that's a life. Anyways, before we begin, we're just going to look over at the chats right now. Hello to X460, you've been here for a while now. And let's see, Pineapple Luke, hello! Yes, you were also early. Donkey Nuts, the Auto Squad, Bobby, Bob. Alright, we got ourselves a full party here. Jose Eduardo, Monster Hunter Gamer. Absolutely, I want to play more Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. We've been doing pretty well. Like, I've been doing some pretty fun stuff off-stream. Some people were kind enough to get me a very, very good Switch axe. It's the Lao Shan Lung axe, actually. I'm going to get into that later. Davish, hello. Quinn Madaveda, hello. Yusuf. Barbosa. Alright, we got everyone here. M. Williams. Okay, so yes, I am going to be graduating from my college program, so that's the reason why there will be no streams next week, and a whole bunch of other things. So unfortunately, the Halloween week is completely taken as of now. So, let us go ahead and get started. We're going to play some Dark Souls Remastered, you guys. Some more Dark Souls. If you guys already know this, I freaking love this game. One of my favorite games ever. And what's going to happen is we're going to be playing New Game Plus. For those of you guys that weren't present at the previous stream on Thursday, we beat the game, and now we're going New Game Plus. For those of you guys that are unfamiliar, New Game Plus increases the health and damage of all your enemies, but you get all the goodies that you left off with. It's just that a lot of stuff resets. The only things that don't reset, though, are your bonfire charges. So if you want more Estus Flask, I would recommend kind of using your Rite of Kindling to max out your bonfires before you go into New Game Plus. Yeah, Pineapple, it was your friends that got the, yeah, that got me the axe. I was so happy about that. Okay, you know what, let's play around with the build for a second. I don't want to use this anymore, so we will not. I will destroy it. By the way, if you guys are wondering why we're playing in German, I like the German language, so that's kind of the reason why I want to. And also, the thing about this is that it's kind of my own form of, like, I guess, immersive learning at this point, where I want to be able to learn how to understand, in the very least understand it, not necessarily even speak it, really, just understand it would be good enough for me. Wait, that's not it. This is something else. This is the Firstborn, right? The Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. See, I don't even know that, but that's what it is. This is the Darkwood Grain Ring. This is the one that gives you the ninja flips. Yes. This is gonna be fun. Promise. Oh yeah, also we call it Pyra's Thighs. That is the name of the character and why we're using her. So for those of you guys that are wondering, the build we're running is gonna be like pure Dex bleed build. It's one that I've used all the time back in the original Dark Souls one. Basically, Life Hunt Scythe, it inflicts bleed on myself too, but if you stop it just in time, you won't get the actual effect of bleed, so that's exactly what we want. Wait, I can't level up, can I? Oh well. Wait, hey, let's see if we can put on some pants. Sorry to be a buzzkill for you guys, but let's try the pants route. Good enough for me. Well, no, wait. We need better. Where is it? Where is that one that I like so much? It's the black leather. Okay, I think we're good to go. Alright, yeah, but feel free to bring your Switches, bring your games, you guys, because we are going to be in this for the long haul. Well, actually, not really long haul. I am home alone right now, and I need to make sure that it looks like people are living in this house. So if you hear a crash, and I suddenly stop talking, well, then my fate is sealed. Alright, let's kill this boss. Here we go. Life Hunt Scythe, amazing weapon, because the thing about the Scythe weapons in this game is that the strong attack does more damage than the jump attack, but it could be chained twice, plus you can use it twice. So that's cool. Sorry, yeah, you can use it twice, and it doesn't consume as much stamina, doesn't have nearly as much wind-up time, it's just amazing. And that demon that we killed could be bled, so that's the other cool thing about it too. The fact that you can do percentage damage on bosses, which is exactly what we're going to try to go for over here. I'm so good at this game, I missed that guy. Yeah, I have a really strange... It's funny, actually. I remember the first time I looked at my demographics on this channel, and the majority of people that were watching were not Canadian, disappointingly enough. It was German people, American people, and... straight, like, I think the other demographic was someone from Netherlands, I think. Oh. The only problem, though, that I have with the Scythe is that I'm terrible at aiming this manually without targeting. When I'm in a crowd, it's not that bad because it's massive horizontal strikes, but for the most part. The nice thing about Scythes, too, is that it rewards you for aiming your attacks properly, because if you whiff the attacks, there's a bit of an ending lag, but then if you land the attacks, then you're going to do just fine. Okay. How many of you guys have played Dark Souls, and how many of you guys have gotten the remastered having never played Souls ever in your life? Whee! I love this weapon. Also, we're using the gold tracer in all its broken glory. This is one of the most deadly items to use in PvP. Well, not that I would know, I don't PvP that much, but everyone I hear about playing this game online has complained a lot about it. And it's not hard to see why. It hits really, really quickly, consumes very little stamina to swing, and inflicts bleed damage on the person that you're hitting. So there's that. Okay, yeah, so my plan also is that this is New Game Plus, but I want to kill all the bosses. Every single kind of what we did with the previous stream, except this time around we're not going to be waiting around that much. Right, so I mentioned that I'm home alone right now. The reason why, because, you know, people got stuff to do on a Saturday night, clearly. Except me, which is fine. But I need to make sure that the house looks lived in, so I will not be extending the time. Once we hit the 3-hour mark, we will do the curtain call, and then I will see you guys the later week. You know what, let's go straight up stamina. We're going to try to go 40 and 40 for vitality and stamina, give us more health and more run energy. Do I want to... Yeah, we have humanities here, don't we? Please. Yes, okay. Yeah, we're going to use these humanities, and hopefully we can get an invasion soon. That'll be fun. Thing is, I'm garbage at Dark Souls 1 PvP. Dark Souls 2 PvP, I'm semi-decent, but this game, I'm awful at it. I fluked, like, the last 3 invasions on stream. But I think part of the reason why is because I'm streaming, so therefore it's hard for people to, like, you know, connect properly. She doesn't have horns, she has the Ulusil Dusk Crown. It's a very nice hat. And off we go. Actually, I can just run past all these guys. We're wasting no time. You get a ton of souls. The difficulty spike from New Game to New Game Plus in this game isn't that bad. I think, comparatively, this is a pretty good jump in difficulty. Dark Souls 2 had a very nice progression as well. Dark Souls 3, it was almost, like, inconsequential how many you go until you reach, like, New Game Plus 5. It's to a max of 7, I believe. Or 6, sorry. New Game Plus 6 is the maximum, equaling 7 playthroughs. But Bloodborne was, like, the most brutal spike in difficulty. But the reason why is because they knew how broken weapons could be in that game. Like, the moment you get a good weapon, then suddenly it stops mattering how much of a jump in difficulty it is. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do the standardized route then. No, you know what? I don't want to do the standard route because there's that RNG with the dragon that I really, really don't enjoy. So we're just gonna kill Taurus, and then just you do a U-turn. You need some help with the Octopath. Yeah, so the thing about Octopath, I find that has very, very little to do with, like, yeah, obviously equipment is a good idea. You use the knowledge staff to make Cyrus good, but outside of that, though, it really just comes down to what skills you give him. The first skills that come to mind are just anything to do with elemental damage. Okay, I need you to run out of the way. Never mind, I'll just run past you. How long is this game if you don't go for, like, the best time? Honestly, like, I've been taking my time playing this game, and I've beat it twice in that time span. And it has taken me... My first time beating this was last week, last Saturday. And it took me all of, like, 4 hours and 20 minutes. And that's counting all the really, really stupid deaths that I had to endure, too. Can I jump this? Oh, I can't. I was kind of hoping I can dodge that. Oh, well. Should I kill the skeletons, or should I just let them have their hero moment? Let's let the skeletons have their moment. But I think my fastest run playing this game in history was 2 hours and 35 minutes, which is very slow by speedrunner standards. Oh, I mistimed that dodge. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, cool. But yeah, basically the way that it is with Cyrus, though, is that you just want to focus on whatever damage buff you can give him. But once you unlock Stars here, every character is super broken. Wait. Oh, wait, I think I remember what to do now. Okay. I think. This could be good or terrible. Let's hope for very good. Oh, okay, yeah, good. Well, it's good, but very good would have been not getting hit by the fire at all. I'm not entirely sure if that's possible. I think most people, they just take the fire, and that's it. Hello, it's who Emil Korth. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Someone asked me how work was today. It was a Saturday. Honestly, the hardest part about Saturdays, honestly, is just getting out of bed. But once you get out of bed, the entire day is really, really easy. Particularly Saturdays. Saturdays are like super chill days. It's weird, actually. It's super relaxing and super calming, and yet I don't feel like falling asleep. Whereas, you know, I think part of it has to do with the fact that, like, if you're surrounded by a bunch of people that naturally exhausts you, you know, being social creatures and whatnot, I need you to get down here. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. I believe one of these is a claymore, so feel free to pick up these items before you head onto your merry way. But yeah, honestly, very, very chill day. I was glad. Actually, I was considering bringing my Switch to work, but I'm glad I didn't. Though it was a super crowded bus, and I get really, really, really paranoid about those kinds of things. Like, I don't want to like have that. I don't want to ever have to make a video where it's like, guys, I have some bad news. My Switch was stolen on the transit. Okay. Come on. No. Okay, wait. No. Oh, no. No. Go. Okay. We're good. No, we're not good. Why didn't you close the door? What's the matter with you? Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. That was poorly done. Poorly done, but we survived anyways. Goodness. I was kind of hoping that the guy would close the door. I was like, okay, we're good. Nope, not good. Opposite of good. I love this weapon so much. Just run around and make a stink of everything. Whee! See, as long as you land the hits, you'll recover really quickly and you'll be free to run around again. Scythes in Dark Souls 1 are very good. They're one of the best weapons in the game, in my opinion. After Dark Souls 1, though, scythes started to suck, which is unfortunate, but I think it made sense, though. With Dark Souls 2, they made it so that the scythes are... what's it called? They made it so that each scythe is, like, had a sweet spot on it, so you have to hit them with the blade of the scythe to do the most damage. The problem is, though, is that the amount of damage they did wasn't that impressive to begin with. Part of what made it so good in this game is the fact that it was so easy to land hits. Oh yeah, you've been watching Oh yeah, Daredevil came out. It's funny actually. A buddy of mine, he's also super into. I found out recently he's super into the Marvel MCU Netflix series. I'm kind of into them. Like, I'm a huge fan of Daredevil. Like, I even like the Ben Affleck one, which everyone hated. I think it's because I just. Well, I think I was like the target demographic for that movie because I loved Evanescence at the time. Dude. Put your shield down, you sipper. But yeah, I was very, very happy with Daredevil Season 1 because Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox are just perfect for the characters that they played. But yeah, I haven't started Season 3. I was kind of on and off with Luke Cage. I think I watched the first season of Luke Cage, but I was like kind of checked out. I don't know. It wasn't really for me. I didn't really enjoy it that much. But I was making jokes as I was watching the season finale of the second season. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was watching the season finale with my sister, and we were making jokes about how funny it would be if Frank Castle were to randomly show up and start gunning down all these fools. And by fools I mean criminals, you know, bad guys. Let's not get into a hairy situation here. Also, I loved Punisher. Like, actually, I just like Frank Castle overall. He's cool. Especially how they conveyed him in the. Well, I guess it's because it kind of played to their strengths. I think the problem, like the good and bad thing about MCU. Oh, you jerk. Oh, it does so much. The damage is in the Alada category. Oh, yeah. Oh, honestly, like, like, I know it's super unlikely that MCU movies will coincide with MCU Netflix, but if ever there was an exception, I want D'Onofrio and Spider-Man, and Tom Holland Spider-Man to just appear together, because that would be just... Wait, no, don't use the... Oh, they do so much damage when they're buffed. Okay. Honestly, in situations like this, there's no shame in backtracking and running away. Because this is New Game Plus, where everything suddenly gets really, really scary. At least, like, at least noticeably scary. Ooh, they walk through the wall. Goody. Goodbye. How about another? How a little more? 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Oh, man, we're getting a lot of bonuses today. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, Punisher is not for the faint of heart, but oh, so good. I liked it. I really liked it. It kind of played to its strength though. The downfall, like the strength and downfall of Netflix MCU is that they're only good at gritty realism. So once they try to go into something more than that, it feels really flat. But if they go for the realism, then it's great. Usually. I don't know. I wasn't a very big fan of Defenders or Jessica Jones. I'm weird like that. Okay, here we go. Also, hello to Kirise, our guest of honor and master of ceremonies. Let's let this guy live. How about this? We're gonna let this guy live for a change, and we will do his side quest. Wait, I don't have to summon him for my side quest, do I? Do you know what? Let's summon him. I don't think it's a requirement. No, it can't be a requirement because... No, it's not a requirement. Never mind. Never mind. Oh yeah, so... Okay, you know what? Let's talk Netflix for a bit, because why not? We're chilling right now, and chilling and Netflix go hand in hand. How is Riverdale? To my great pride, I grew up reading the Archie comics. Well, most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. A good chunk of them. Actually, it's hard to say what's a good chunk, considering it's been around for, like, ages. But, I heard this is, like, a gritty, like, sort of spin on the Archie comics, and that sounds hilarious. That actually sounds really hilarious. Oh, sorry. Hi, Hazel. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm so caught up in this Dark Souls nonsense. I'm actually really excited to play some more Dark Souls today, you guys. Like, playing this game, especially in New Game Plus, this is fun. Like, New Game Plus is really fun. Oh, you tried going away? No! I didn't have enough stam. Wait. Time out. Okay, fine. You broke the heal rule. Then again, so did I, so there's that. How did you whiff? Oh, no! Ah! Oh, things are getting really uncomfortable now. I had to kill this guy fast. Okay, maybe this guy fast then. Go. Yes. Kill. Yes. Oh, this weapon is so good. I love this. Goodbye. Wait, out of curiosity, we keep the gestures. Yes. Okay, because in the original Dark Souls, we didn't keep the gestures. They just, yeah. Okay, we had to go back and get them. That's great. All right. Whew. Okay, we're good. Everything's good. Also, being the smart cookie that I am, I forgot to ring swap. Oh well. Oh, by the way, this reminds me. So apparently 2B got announced for Soul Calibur, and that makes me very happy. Like, I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. There was no way it was not happening. For a bunch of reasons. I think the first reason, obviously, is that she's a very notable sword user from this generation of video games. But also, Nier Automata was that special example of a game from what, for all intents and purposes, was a niche series, but got thrust into the mainstream. And, like, she's, like, the icon of that game, even though arguably, well, not even arguably, like, she wasn't the main character. Okay. Have I played Nier Automata? Yes. It is one of my favorite games of 2017. And that's saying something. 2017 was the year where, like, all the good games came out. Sure, let's get the gesture again. Force of habit. I don't need to get this anymore. That's cool. Let's buy all the Homeward Bones. All of them. And, yeah, we're good. See ya. Okay, what's next? Yeah, literally T-posing. Yeah, I'd love it if 2B was in Smash. It's funny, actually. That sounds like really wishful thinking, but to be honest, so was Cloud and Bayonetta. And Snake. Well, Snake, more like less so because, you know, Snake debuted on Nintendo consoles. But, you know, it's, what happens, happens. So, basically the thing is, though, is that the whole thing about, like, 2B being in Soul Calibur is really cool for me. I really like that. It's weird, though, because the criteria of who qualifies for being in Smash at this point... Because remember, like, well, I think there's a lot of things about it, too. There's the issue of, like, copyrights, but we've always gotten, like, the good end of the stick when it came to copyrights. Again, going back to the fact that Cloud and Bayonetta are in this game. And also, Xenoblade Chronicles, or Monolith, rather, is owned by Nintendo, so, like, Shulk's inclusion was a very, very nice little thing. Sans is already in Smash. What are you talking about? Of course he is. Yeah, that's a level. Yeah. We're going full endurance for this one. I missed the boss, but I don't want to fight that boss because I hate that boss. I'm talking about the Moonlight Butterfly, by the way. I hate that boss. We will fight it, though, but I will save that for later because that's a purely optional boss. Thank you. Actually, can you give me a little more? Okay. I think the next one... Yeah, we got this. Yeah, I remember also, like, I mentioned the issue of Rex and Pyra. Like, I think there's a lot of things that prevent me from thinking that it's actually going to happen. Is just like, well, first of all, how would the character play exactly? Because you can't have one without the other, right? Like, how would they give the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 feel? Because they did that with Shulk, having all the Monado arts, accessible, and then they've reworked them so that it's a lot easier to access them without having to mash B all the time. So there's that. But also there's like the, I guess we can call it the politics involved of getting voice actors to reprise roles, because like it would be like, what if Schultz came back but Adam Howden didn't voice him? That's how I'd feel if Al Weaver and Sky Bennett didn't get to reprise their roles for these characters. It's just, it wouldn't be right, and I wouldn't want it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, and if it's the case of Rex and Mithra, no offense to Mithra fans, but Mithra sucks. We have fun. I'm kidding, you guys. I think she's alright. Okay, we're 2 hits. Just like new game. Awesome. Make the swing. Okay, 2 hits. Let's switch. Because there's that bleed build-up. I don't want to give myself a lot of damage either. Let's not target this. Oh, it only takes 2 hits to bleed these guys. That's awesome. Okay. I'm learning so many new things about this game right now. Oh, man. The nice thing about the Gold Tracer, and any curved sword actually, is that it's a lot easier to play not targeted because you have very fast, wide horizontal slashes, which is incredibly good, especially if you get swarmed. Like, this is the weapon that you would use in those situations. And that's why it's such a scrub weapon, too, which is why a lot of people hate it. Okay. I'd like it if they had, like, some semblance of the special meter, or, the special attacks from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I think that would be a great way to incorporate Xenoblade Chronicles 2's gameplay, but I don't know. I don't know, like, if they'd even want to do that. Anyways, also, like, there's already a very rich amount, like, we have a very, very rich roster as it is, so I wouldn't be too sore if they were to suddenly say there will be no more characters. That's good for me, too. That is absolutely good for me, too. Also, at this point, they don't care about spoilers. Like, I remember when, I remember being super, super disappointed in, Intelligent Systems for having Zelgius appear in his Black Knight's armor. It makes sense that he does, because it's good armor. It's actually, like, legit blessed by a goddess. But come on, man. Okay, make you play. Make you play. Come on. Do an attack. No, or just go back into the swamp. Whee! Alright, bye-bye! Such a stupid weapon. Oh, so stupid. Okay. Torna, the Golden Tracer. No, it'd be really funny if, like, they just got rid of both Rex and Mithra, and we just got Nia instead. Okay, here we go. We got a humanity for killing that Phantom, so that's cool. And I think the maximum of SS Flask charges you can have is 7 in this game. I think. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, there was like the thing about Fiora coming back. I knew it was going to happen. I think it's because someone told me. Although, the thing about me, I've said this before, the way that I feel about spoilers, I don't mind them. Because, like, okay, you tell me the destination, great, but what about what led up to that point, though, you know? I'm not really one for, like, destinations so much as I am for the journeys leading up to those destinations. It's not that deep. Also, Jose Eduardo playing the... Ooh, you want summon dudes! Agrippinus, congratulations, it's your lucky day. You're playing new game. Oh my goodness, we're gonna make these guys play new game. New Game Plus, rather. So I think these guys are, like, anticipating an easy fight. Because I saw that guy's weapon, and that was a... What's it called? Oh, they got summoned? Oh. And Nelly. I saw that guy's weapon, and that was, like, a very good, like, speedrunner's weapon, because it's a lot of damage extremely early on, like, literally first 15 minutes into starting the file. But I think these people, they might be anticipating, like, a new game fight, but this is a new game plus. So we may end up just inadvertently buffing the HP of this enemy, and they might get one-shot. I might get one-shot, actually, so this will be fun. Yes! What's up, my dude? Alright. That guy earlier... What the... Okay, well, I was hoping to have more people invited to this party. You guys get to watch this cutscene, because I know this gives you guys much joy, and I skipped it last time, and I felt bad. It's a spider boss. It's a very, very beautiful, buxom spider boss, and the gross creature that's on top of it. So this particular weapon, the Chaos Fury Sword, or the Quelaag's Fury Sword, it's a pretty popular weapon for new players too, because it's a curved sword like the weapon I'm using right now. Very fast, rapid, horizontal strokes. And it also does more damage based on how much humanity you have, so that's cool. Oh no, Nelly. Oh no. What the heck? I tried rolling. That was really bad. That's as the kids call it, a big yikes. That was my bad. So that's the funny thing though. I'm so used to soloing that I forgot I had that move. And usually when you solo this enemy, it never uses that move because you're always in front of it. So that was my bad. Sorry guys. Way to waste everyone's time, including Nelly. Sorry, Nelly. Nelly, if you're watching this, the big oof. That is the big oof, as the kids call it. I will reverse my humanity. I mean, not reverse my hollowing, and we will go back into the fray. It is a very, very long trek, but well worth it, because again, I originally did this in the interest of saving time, but clearly, we cannot be bothered. Outside of that, though, like, Quelaag has some very, very annoying tricks, but most of them are pretty easy to avoid. Most of the time, what I like to do is exploit the AI. This is a lot easier to do when you're soloing, unfortunately, is that I try to exploit the AI that if you approach it from a certain distance, it's more likely to use the lava spit attack, and you can score in, like, at least 2 hits during that attack, so that's what I wanted to do. By the way, speaking of Jojo, how many Jojo fans are in the house right now? I saw episode 4 last night. As soon as I got home, I watched episode 4. I really, really liked it. I was just disappointed that we didn't get to hear the boys talk. Well, there'll be plenty of that for the coming season. It's fine. Oh, the dodge is so fast on this thing. I love Ninja Flip. But yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure episode 4. I thought it was really funny because that is the episode where Mista makes his debut in the anime, and it's episode 4. For those of you guys that have read the manga, you know why that's funny to me. Oh man, I'm so excited though because I watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures anime. I've already like caught up in the manga a bunch of times, but the my sister, she's an anime only person for this series, and I'm so excited because like I get to expect all the stuff and she has no idea what to expect. Without spoiling anything, the body count is pretty high for this part, whereas like part 4 had a very low body count in comparison. I think like 2 main characters died in part 4. Yeah, so I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Oh no, I've made the mistake. Oh well, whatever. That's just the story. That's the story of Dark Souls. You made a mistake, you just shrug it off, and you move on. By the way, so we still have quite a bit of time until Smash Bros. Comes out, and I highly doubt we'll be playing Dark Souls the entire time until then. I'm actually trying to figure out what we're going to play in between. Like, we have a few options, but like I'd like to play old games too. Like, sure, we'll have less people watching probably, but that's fine. Like, it's just that I'd like, you know, people to be around and to interact. Oh yeah, Jorno's most definitely a combination of Dio and Jonathan. Who cares about the mom, right? Who cares about the mom? He really has the combined properties of Jonathan and Dio. Oh right, so Xenoblade Chronicles 1, here's the thing, to my regret, I actually haven't played at all this week. Whoa, careful. I actually haven't played at all this week. I'm at the part in Aerith Sea. Is that, yeah, Aerith Sea, like we gotta help people. It's all terribly, terribly exciting. Apparently Alvis is important. I don't know. I like getting spoilers out of context, because now I recognize that certain characters are significant, but I don't know how, and that's way more exciting in my mind. Hang on, let me just... Okay. I like how you can more properly see her face in the remaster. That's valuable to me. Not you guys, but, you know, me. 3 hits? Yes, that is a lot of damage. I could have actually gone for more. I should have switched to Gold Tracer and gone ham. Okay. Who says ham anymore? Oh no, careful with sword. Go for a lava spit if you can. Do it. Nope. Just gonna go for the thrust. Whoa! That combo! I should have dodged to the side. That was my bad. Oh man. That was all my bad. I should have just mashed to the side. I have the ring for it and everything. Oh man. This is awful. This is a terrific start. This is the terrific start. I'm underestimating literally everything. Oh yeah, so that's basically what it is though, is it's like, spoilers, again, I've said this before, don't really matter all that much to me. It's just that, it's more out of concern for other people that feel very strongly about spoilers. Yeah, no, I'll say that's kind of what it is. Like, finding out, like, knowing the secret identity is something that's cool. Actually, with Alvis, though, there's that little plot twist about him, supposedly. I know he's important, but I don't know how, and I think that's also very valuable to me, too. Is to recognize someone as significant, and looking forward to seeing how they turn out. Sorry, Jojo, I didn't even realize you were here. You really need to do something about that, man. You gotta make your presence more noticeable. Shall I suggest some foundation cream? The really weird thing, though, about... Because I've played this game so many times on a DualShock 4 controller. 3. For the PS3, right? That's what it is? The DualShock 3 controller. And it's so strange to me because the control sticks feel so different. I'm used to a certain amount of sensitivity. Like, I'm used to a certain amount of sensitivity, or a lack thereof, actually. So in the parts where you have to, like, balance on balance beams, those are very, very intimidating. Especially if you play on the Joy-Cons. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you haven't played Dark Souls on a moving bus, a shaky moving bus, on handheld mode, on your Switch, you have not played true Dark Souls Switch. It is horrifying and a marvel of technology. Yes? Last minute pivot. Okay. Okay, no more games. We gotta do this. We gotta do this right. How about I... Yeah, we can do this. It's easy. Okay, you know what, let's just be weird and pretend that armor means anything. I think this will psych me up to, you know, play properly. Oh, hello there. Goodbye. Where is it? Where's my skirt? Dorothy, where's my dress? Well, if you don't want to sleep, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I can lull you to sleep with my amazing gameplay, where I die to one of the easiest bosses in the game. Oh, it is awful all around. That's the fun about New Game Plus, though. I feel like a lot of games should try to strive for that. It's just that, for a lot of games, though, increasing the damage and HP of enemies doesn't necessarily make the game more enjoyable. It just makes it annoying. I remember that's what I said with, like, Xenoblade's hard mode. I wasn't a really big fan of the idea of just increasing HP, but then they actually went above and beyond that. Not only did they increase the amount of HP and damage they did, but also the frequency in which they attacked. A lot of good stuff. Right. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, you know what? I'll load it up on the USB, and then the next time we stream, I will add these instrumentals on, and it'll be a good time. I promise. Don't go to sleep. Oh, you can do this? Sweet! Leg. Leg. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, this is where I die, and this is where you will pay. I got comboed by getting pushed into the lava, and as of course as everyone knows, lava knocks you back. So, really, that's just all on me. Oh yeah, also Quelaag has a move where she bends down, and that results in explosion. Get out of there the moment you see that. But always be on the lookout for that, because that will one-shot you. I should have dodged that properly last time. Ugh, makes me so upset. Makes me so upset to think about how I died to that. It was the easiest thing in the world. And you blew it. Oh yeah, sure, jump away. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here because you're all that I got. Oh, come on now. I tried. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the thing. That was the thing I was talking about. Get out of there. You do not want to be even cheesed by a terrible hitbox. It's not good. There's nothing ideal about that situation. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here because you're all that I've got. Okay. Ring swap. Also, thank you for joining us, Jojo, however briefly. I'll see you later in the archive. Also, hello, archive people. I hope you enjoyed those last 2 deaths, followed up by a fight of me never getting hit. That is, that's peak Dark Souls, really, when you think about it. When you think about it, that's basically what Dark Souls amounts to, is doing very, very well until you don't, and you go on tilt. But then after that, it's followed up by you being flawless. It's the cycle of Dark Souls. We might as well fight Ceaseless while we're here. Why not? Free souls. Let's go for those free souls. And spend it on something. Hopefully levels. Also, I hope that dude appears. What's his name? Domhnall of Xena. Oh, by the way, so it was mentioned last stream that the voice actor for Alvis voices Griggs of Vinheim. And the thing is, I knew he voiced other characters in the Dark Souls series as well. He also voices Navlan from Dark Souls 2, who is like a psychotic sorcerer. Well, actually, no, not psychotic. Well, he's like a split personality sorcerer. I don't know if you call it psychotic. I'm not very good at the lore here. And then there is Hawkwood, who is the Abyss Watcher from Dark Souls 3. So yeah, he was in all 3 Dark Souls games. Right, okay, so what is the capture card I'm using? Currently, I am using the Avermedia game capture... I forgot specifically what it's called. Oh my gosh. It's the one that you install in... It's the PCI. It's the PCIe card by... Elgato. Okay, I was thinking like, wait a minute. I'm getting my not Avermedia. It's Elgato. Avermedia. They let me down because the PCI that they gave me was a standard profile, but I needed a low profile for my computer. And meanwhile, the Elgato gave me the option of doing either a high profile or low profile. So I'm like, what the heck, man? It was the easiest thing in the world. But, yeah, that's basically what it is, though. It's the HD 60 Pro. No. Well, whichever one's the PCI. I believe they only have one by Elgato, but it's the one that you install directly into the computer on the PCI thingy-mabobber. I'm actually, like, the most inept when it comes to installing stuff in a PC. I just think it looks like it matches. We will tape them together and see what we got. But that's essentially what it is, though, is that I use that, And the good thing about that is that there's no delay between the commentary and the gameplay footage during a stream. I remember we had the synchronization. Remember when we had to do the sound checks? If I get hit while running, I might get one shot by this guy because it's New Game Plus where the rules don't apply. So we will just run. Run, run, run. Take your breath till nothing's left. Scars are left upon your chest. The chorus isn't even here yet, I'm sorry. I should have started off with the chorus. And we run with a lonely heart and we run. Okay, come on now. Unbreak these chains, ran through the rain, never look back, never quit, worth the pain. This is blood in my veins, but never lose. Okay, come on now. I hate how... This is a very, very boring boss. Like, I know that we're doing the cheesy method, which arguably makes it more No, not arguably more boring. It's actually less boring than actually fighting this thing, because this thing is just... It's just... It's not fun. There's nothing fun about this. But in the very least, it's free souls. So, pro tip. Not really pro tip. You mind doing your death animation so we can move on with our lives? Okay, well, there you go. And we are good. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this outfit. I think it's because this outfit harkens me back to my days of trial and error that I feel like I can dodge better when I'm wearing this. Could just be crazy, though. Where's my homeward bones? Okay. There it is. Clearly. Yeah. So 169,000. That is really, really nice. Okay, so basically, Hazel, you're probably wondering why the guy died so quickly. Is because the space that he jumps to is considered a bottomless pit. And I rested here without thinking. We're setting ourselves back like crazy today. I apologize. I really apologize. We have to take the long way back up. Why? Okay, do you know what? Okay, I'll explain. Basically, yeah, that counts as a bottomless pit where he jumped. So, it registers as dying. Because the thing is, in Dark Souls, it's actually very possible for a handful of bosses to die by getting thrown to a bottomless pit. So the game logic kind of just kicks in there. The bosses that I'm talking about, of course, are Taurus Demon from the first level, and the Iron Golem from Sen's Fortress, which we're going to right now, actually. So yeah, that's all I can say about it. My goodness, I feel so awful, though. I rested. I shouldn't have rested. I don't know why I did. I guess it was just a reflex. Yeah, it was probably just a reflex. I was thinking, oh, rest of the bonfire. What could possibly go wrong? This waste of time is what goes wrong. Now, for this particular playthrough, I'm just going to say, too, this character, I've said before, is what I'm going to be using for co-op with you guys. If you guys are into co-op, just hit me with a DM on Discord. The Discord is in the link in the description right now. It's only going to last for as long as the stream, so unfortunately, archive people are going to miss out. Yeah, but basically, we're going to be using this for co-op. Since there's password summoning, I can totally go for broke on my builds, because I'm not entirely sure what gets changed when you get summoned to a lower level person, but in the very least, I can play without feeling like I need to limit myself in order to play with you guys. So there's that. Also, Mark Min, welcome to the stream! We sing when we get bored, so you better hope we get bored a lot, especially this part. I'm hoping that next time I'll remember to load the instrumentals on a USB so that I can just sing along to those, because background music is nice! That was horrifying. No one saw that. Okay. Yeah, you can make the golem fall off. It's a lot easier with a stabbing weapon. So, that's what a lot of speedrunners like to do too, is that as soon as they dodge, they immediately nudge themselves a little bit to the right. Is he going to hit me through the wall? If you do, don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like you can get the golem to fall into the pit, which is just as well because that's actually a fairly straightforward fight too. Like you'll actually notice that there's a lot of weird cheese methods for the less exciting bosses, and it's mainly out of necessity. Like there's like the bosses in this game are all still pretty good overall, especially for its time. Because prior to this point, bosses weren't all that great in most of the 3D games. At least the way that I've seen it. Like, with 2D games, 2D bosses are fantastic, but, like, when it comes to, like, you know, adventure games like this, Wind Waker was, like, Wind Waker is, like, one of the examples, I would say, of, like, a good kind of boss fights in a Zelda game. Not because I think they're particularly, like, mechanically intensive, but because the animations were so much fun to watch that it felt good to fight them. Whereas with Twilight Princess, it's like, okay, we'll use the new item, and this thing's in our way, so we will just push it out of the way, and we'll just move on with our lives. That's kind of how I felt about Twilight Princess bosses. Still like the dungeons. The dungeons were great, but the bosses, it just felt like a low point in my mind. With this game, though, they did a pretty good job of making them look very imposing. And when you play this game for the first time, too, it just feels really good to kill them. Also, yeah, for those of you guys that are sleeping, have a good night. I realize this is pretty late, especially considering that this is mainly geared towards people from North America. Saturday night, you guys. Saturday night Souls. Also, let's change out while we can. Let's go back to our original outfit. Which was... oh, let's wear the mask instead. And... I like this outfit. It's nice. Hopefully that's good for the weight. Yes, it is. Very good. Okay, so in terms of the optional bosses, we're going to be fighting all of them. Like, we're going to try to fight against all the bosses. So we may not be able to clear through all of them, because I can't say for sure. That fight against Quelaag was kind of a wake-up call for me that I underestimated these guys too much. It has been a while since I played New Game Plus, but we'll see how it goes. Now, what's next? Sen's Fortress or Capra Demon? I didn't pick up the key, did I? Okay, we'll do that right now then. Yeah, there's a lot. There's quite a few bosses, and I look forward to killing all of them today. Or as many as I can today, rather. Oh, boy. I think it might be best, though, if we got the Lord Vessel first. Lord Vessel, for those of you guys that don't know, it will let us warp between certain bonfires. And that's what I want to do. Hey, Ollie Shay! Hey, long time no see! How are you doing? Okay, so... before we move forward, I just want to quickly get this key, because I forgot it last time. Hello? Hello? Hello! Oh, you blocked. You're nothing but a blocker. Alright, doing pretty good so far. You have to get this key if you want to access the Capra Demon. Capra Demon, you guys are probably familiar with this boss. It's one of the most infamous bosses in Dark Souls, I think. One of them. Well, Bed of Chaos is also up there, but Capra Demon was the boss that came really early in the game. And there's actually a lot of debate over whether people think it was a good boss, or it was a smartly integrated boss, or a sloppily added boss. Some people like the boss because it encourages you to be perceptive that at this point in the game, when you're expected to encounter it, you should know things like crowd control and the ability to, you know, study your environment and just overall take advantage of it. But some people, they don't like it because it's at the end of this really annoying gauntlet of fast, deadly enemies and dogs. And then this enemy, which is literally a gank by two enemies that could potentially stunlock you into death. And considering how early on in the game it is, it may end up being an insta-death just because, and like some people don't like that. It's different for everyone, though. Some people have different perceptions. Me, personally, I don't care either way. I feel like it's the kind of boss where if you have a good strategy for it, you can do just fine. And I did. Like, I actually had... I remember, actually, back when I first started on YouTube, on a different account, I did a strategy guide for that particular fight. And the strategy that I had was just, like, immediately run up. It was a long, long time ago, too. Why can you reach that far? Oh, why do you reach that far? Why? Stop following me! I have an idea. I have an idea. Oh! I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that and rolled through all those traps like it was nothing. I feel really good. I feel really, really good about that. Okay, sorry. Right, okay, so yeah, so I started off on YouTube, and I thought to myself, like, you know, let's make this strategy. That was a while ago, too. That was, like, back when I was recording in 480p. Actually, I don't even think it was that, either. It was just... It was... that was one of my first times recording guide-type videos for YouTube. I'm gonna... We have to kill this. Shoot! Backstab, backstab, yes. Hopefully no one appears. Why? Okay, we're good. thanks for dropping by, Ollie. I like it when people drop by. It's nice. Makes me feel special. In a good way. Like, not like it's pity or anything like that. Oh, far be it from me to desire pity. Okay, so that's that out of the way. Honestly, there's actually a lot there is to Sen. There's actually a lot to Sen's Fortress. It's just that I like to just book it through this level. Because the longer I spend in this level, the more likely I am to start tilting. Because, my goodness, this is treacherous. It's treacherous with a capital CH at the beginning. Treacherous. Oh no. Can I parry this, actually? Nope, I can't parry it. I'm not good. I'm not good at this game. Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine. I don't need it. I don't need the thing that you're guarding. That's fine. Actually, yeah, because the thing about these enemies is that they have a fair amount of poise. Also, sorry, my laptop just went sleep mode, so I can't read the chat right now. Oh, boy. Don't do that. Sneak up on that. Felt it touching my back thigh. Alright. Getting there. Also, for those guys that have never played this game before, always get this bonfire. This is the only bonfire for the longest time. And it sucks that it's so hidden. It's hidden from scrubby eyes. Okay. How are y'all doing out there? Oh, by the way, Christian Keating asked, will there be another Breath of the Wild? I want to. I wanted to play some more Breath of the Wild. I'm not sure when, though. There's a good chance it could happen in the near future, considering that, like, there is a bit of downtime for this channel in between now and the release of Super Smash Bros. If enough people want it, I'm totally down for it. Because, honestly, I had a friend come over on Thanksgiving, my friend John. He came over on Thanksgiving for us to record Mario Party. And the really, really funny thing about that is just that he played Breath of the Wild right when we finished the recording session. There was actually 2 recording sessions that we did, but unfortunately the second one got messed up because we kept getting interrupted, even though I clearly put up a sign saying, please do not disturb us, we are doing something on the internet, and we cannot have our identities exposed to the general public. But, you know, sometimes people just take the things that they want. Okay, but for serious though, yeah, he played Breath of the Wild, and I was so excited to play that game, or to, well, I helped him out with some stuff. We did Trial of the Sword. Trial of the Sword is really, really fun. Goodness. Okay, use the scythe. How are you not falling off yet? It's a marvel. There you go. But yeah, there's that. If enough people want, we might alternate actually. I don't know. Like maybe we'll have like on one day it's gonna be Breath of the Wild, the other day it'll be Monster Hunter. Because I want to play both on stream. I'd love to play both. It's just that like I think for Monster Hunter it would be on the days where more people can actually join us on hunts. That's what I want to do. So that Breath of the Wild would be the day where I guess there would be like less people. I don't know what that is though. I don't know how to gauge that though. I don't know if I can gauge like if there'll be more people on Thursday mornings or Saturday evenings. I guess we'll just kill this guy the old-fashioned way. Is that what he wants? Ooh, hello. Sweet. I can't. Yeah, old-fashioned way. That's fine. He's so strong. The Great Scythe does slightly less damage, but has no bleed build-up effect. Go again. Oh, come on now. I'll wait for the bleed build-up to go down. The only difference... Oh, but the thing is, though, the part of the reason why people like the Great Scythe so much, though, is because you can enchant it. Oh, do we have a winner? No, not quite. Ah, it's fine. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know, like, I guess those of you guys watching the archives that own Monster Hunter Ultimate, just let me know if you'd be more willing to play on a Thursday morning or a Saturday evening, and we'll work it from there. Okay. What's my opinion on bullet hell games? Like Danmaku shooters, right? Because Touhou 8, Imperishable Night, is on my list of like favorite games of all time. Touhou 8, Imperishable Night. Part of the reason why I liked it so much is because it's based off one of my favorite stories as a kid. And I don't know, there's something about the theme of that game too. Like the atmosphere, which is really weird because whenever you play a Danmaku shooter, you don't really think atmosphere, you think, oh my gosh, don't die because of all the things that will kill me. Littering the screen like deadly bolts of confetti. It's more like, I don't know what it is. I think I just really enjoyed the fact that also you were playing as two heroes at the same time. My favorite team to use was, what's it called? Sakuya and Remilia. That was really cool. Okay, so 40, and then start going to health, I guess. Or, we can have a spell now. A spell. Alright. Have you ever thought of playing just shapes and beats? I've never heard of that. Yeah, honestly, because I remember like the first time we did a Monster Hunter Ultimate... Wait, no, the only time we did a Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate stream was at nighttime, so we might end up doing that. So, yeah. Tell everyone that has Monster Hunter Generations Ultimates, I will be more than willing to play with you guys on stream. It'll be fun. Promise. Almost promise. Yeah, honestly, because I remember that's what happened last time, that's how we were able to get so much stuff done. That's how I was able to get the Lao Axe, too. Good times. Can you bleed? Nope. There we go. Yeah, so this next part is exactly what I was talking about regarding the sensitivity of the sticks in comparison to with PS3 controllers. It's a treat, is what it is. But the thing is, though, I think it'll be easier for us now because our stats are better. Our stats are a lot better than in New Game. So, meaning that it'll be a lot easier for us to one-hand weapons, so parrying is a much more viable option. Die! But, yeah, this is a really, really fun one. Honestly, if you've never played Dark Souls before, take notes. Take notes, because this is one of, like, the scariest parts of the game. Okay. Honestly, I want to play Persona... Like, I wish it was... It's too bad it's not a Switch exclusive game, but like... Well, then again, technically this isn't Switch exclusive, so there's that. But, honestly, if it was on Switch, Persona Dancing in Starlight... Because I loved Persona 5. I really liked that game. And I'd love to see more of it. But unfortunately, Atlas doesn't know what a port is. Which is fine. Honestly, we're getting SMT 5. I guess we shouldn't complain. Okay, come on now. Come on now. Here we go now. Here we go now. I forgot that doesn't work. There we go. The animation for the riposte is so ugly. Just shoving this body-sized blade right through their chests, and then it comes out like nothing happened. It's kind of like Crazy Diamonds, if I do say so myself. Actually, no, I always approach from this side. I've never once approached it from the right, and if I approach it from the right, who knows what's gonna happen. I'd rather be able to make things predictable for myself. Now, the key to surviving is to always, constantly look down. Looking down will inspire you with fear and confidence. Come on now. Dude, stop. Okay. Do a jumping attack. Yes! Okay. I don't want to laugh just yet, actually, because who knows if that'll happen to me. Sounds like a thing that'll happen to me. I like the ladies walking animations in future games. Oh, come on now. Stop! Stop throwing disposable knives at me! Okay. We gotta do this right. Come on! There we go! Just mash the bumpers, I guess. Hello, Jing! Welcome back! Sorry you missed last stream, but I promise you this is gonna be the exact same thing, except more health and scarier. Please enjoy. Okay, so that's the thing too, the sensitivity of the camera is very different. It's not even like a matter of adjusting the sensitivity and the options, it's just the fact that the sticks of the Pro Controller feel very different. Whew. But the worst of that part is over, and now we have reached something of a checkpoint. Although the part of what made this level so intimidating when this game first came out was the fact it didn't feel like a checkpoint, this part. It just felt like more of our miseries being stacked onto more. Stacking misery. Did you jump in already? Goodness, you guys are really, really quick to the punch, aren't you? Hang on. Don't swing. Don't do that. Bad dog. I like whiffing everything. Whiffing everything is fun. Good, I love losing. There we go. That took some doing. They keep giving me stuff that I don't need. Hey, Mingyan, welcome! Now the whole gang's here. Finally! Now we can start talking about our self-esteem issues! Yay! I'm sorry. Truth be told, I have been at work, and thing is though, at this shift, there is no one there. Well, except me and one other person, but honestly, how much can you talk really at work, really? Like, I'm in work mode when I'm at work, you know? So, clearly, I have not talked to anyone all day. Although, actually, no, that's not true. I talked to someone today. There was a couple, and the thing is, though, the buses were really, really messed up today because of maintenance and all this stupid stuff that inconveniences me. Oh, don't roll this part, actually. Oh. This is actually a really, really bad time to talk, but we'll talk anyway. So yes, there was a really inconvenient busing thing happening, and the problem with that is that I can't kill you? Yes! Oh! No! Oh! Oh! My Pyra's thigh! Oh! No! No! I refuse to die! Hang on. There's a couple in a bus. Okay, just bookmark that. Ugh. Oh, I hate you so much. I don't really mean that. I love you, Dark Souls, but my goodness. There was a couple, and one of them was playing on her... I hate you. I do. One of them was a girl that was playing Octopath on Switch. That was the end of the sentence. You guys just didn't let me have it. One of them was the, was playing Octopath, And I was like, hey, I played that game. It's very good. And, yeah, this person was smart. This girl, she started with Tressa. Oh, shoot. I hate this part. No, no, don't shoot. Okay, go. Oh, so nerve-wracking. But yes, she started with Tressa, and she was just like, oh yeah, I picked this character because she's like, because her story is so cute. And I was like, you know what, I can agree. I felt kind of bad though because her boyfriend was really lost. Clearly, he doesn't play these kinds of games. But thing is though, I think I may have sold him on it when I told him that there's a lot of customization involved in this game, and surprisingly dodges a lot of the conventions of what was wrong with a lot of old school Japanese RPGs. Okay. That was like the hardest sentence to tell. That was like the worst time in this game to tell a story because that was like the one that eats up a lot of people's concentration. We gotta hold on to what we got. Okay. Goodness, I love New Game Plus. Honestly, it's weird because if anyone's wondering about level grinding, it is possible to level grind. It's just that if you level grind in New Game, it kind of sucks. Like, they did everything that they could to try to dissuade you from level grinding, and I think it works for the most part. But really, if you really are concerned about getting more levels packed into you to make you feel a little bit more confident, I would recommend giving a double whammy of a confidence boost, and that's by co-oping the bosses. Because you don't lose anything. Shoot. You don't lose anything by co-oping. Like, it's just time. That's it. Why did that not parry? Why did it not parry? Okay, you know what? Ugh, that didn't work. Also, Barbosa, thank you very much for joining us. But yeah, like, honestly, I would just recommend co-oping bosses. That way you become much more familiar with the layout of the level, and you feel much more confident as a result, knowing where everything is. There's no risk on your end, just for the hosts. And then when it's your time to play, you'll know how the boss works, you'll understand how to fight them, what moves to look out for, and you'll have levels packed into you as well, because you get awarded boss souls for killing them. It's on a much diminished rate, though, so keep that in mind. Can I backstab? Yes, I can. This is a really fun game. Love it. The really cool thing about this game, though, is that it starts off as very slow and methodical with the combat, but once you understand the ins and outs of this game, it's actually a pretty fast-paced game. Like, we're just charging through. We're just charging through this game quite nicely. Oh, what are you gonna do? I don't... Okay, so spears are very, very annoying to fight against, because it's hard to tell... It's hard to tell what they're going to do exactly. Oh! It's like pulling teeth from these guys. There we go. Even trying to, like, fish for a backstab is tough. Oh, thank you. Do I want to play Monster Hunter after the stream? Actually, let's see. I need to be out of my room when Monster Hunter's happening. I'll still be on the Discord, but wait, I don't think I even can be on the Discord, can I? Actually, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? My Switch should be fully... Yeah, I mean, it's docked right now. I'll bring my laptop to the front. Should be good. Yeah, we'll play Monster Hunter. If any of you guys are on the Discord and wants to play Monster Hunter, well then just give us a ring. Honestly though, because I do need to stay up tonight. Not that late, but like just long enough to make it look like people are living in this house. Because remember, we don't want home invaders. Actually, we don't need to go to this guy. It's just a force of habit that I do. Okay, this boss, honestly... I really, really look forward to, if there's anyone that has this game and they want to play it with me, I super look forward to co-oping this. This is a really, really fun boss. Arguably the best boss in this game. Like, some people could make a case that this is the best boss in the game. And obviously... Oh, true, I forgot about this. Right. Okay, I forgot about this side quest that we gotta do. Sweet! There's stuff happening. Yeah, anyone that wants to, yeah, I'll be in the Monster Hunter section of the Discord later. Okay, so this is like a faux PvP situation. Just like with the Phantom that we fought earlier. It's AI-controlled Phantom. And this is going to be a gank, though. This could be 3 people versus 1. So this could be good, though. Honestly, it depends. Like, I usually do terribly under these kinds of situations. I have a tendency to overthink these kinds of things, to be honest. But let's see how this goes. Alright, we need to kill Night Law Trek. This one has a spear and casts one other one casts spells, so that's fair.
Well, I thought you were wiser. But I thought wrong. 'Tis a terrible pity. Like a moth.
Oh no! There's way too much damage! Oh! Oh! Oh, it burns! Oh, it burns. Okay, okay. We need more grounds. Honestly, it's okay to be cowardly in these kinds of situations, because my goodness, they're not going to give you the chance. Oh boy. This is a situation. We can get this guy on their own. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course I can't. Oh no, they're coming through this way. Shoot. Wait, where's the mage? Okay. Come on! Die! 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 See ya! Okay, that wasn't so bad. Oh, man. Because I wasn't entirely sure. Like, one of the really weird things about Dark Souls, well, the rule applies to them too, but basically what happens is that it's very, very easy for your attacks to just bounce, just immediately collide with a wall, and the attacks bounce off, and you can't do anything. Whereas most enemies would go through. Thankfully, though, these guys will also have that same thing, where their attacks will bounce off the walls. It's just a very, very scary stage to be in, because if you try to be a hero, my goodness. Can we summon some people, or like, is that Knight Solaire? Do you think Kristen Ritter is related to Travis Knight, because they have names that mean the same thing in different languages? I want to summon a dude. I want to summon one. This is like the place where you'd want to summon because it's fun. I don't want to summon Solaire though, because Solaire is kind of... whatever. Solo Pass Traveler! Maybe they summoned it, like, maybe they put their summoning signs closer to the door, so that they don't have to fight these things? Nope. Okay. 5 Estus Flasks and a Dream. That's what's going on right now. He just jumps away like that. Thankfully we have this ring, which should make the fight a little bit more manageable, but my goodness, it irks me sometimes. This is a tough fight. Even on New Game, it's tricky. It's fun. You just gotta be really careful. Because they bunch up so closely together, too. I don't even think the developers knew how genius this fight was. Like, I don't think they even realized. I think they just thought, let's put 2 bosses together, I think it's hard. And then they will think it's hard, and this is Dark Souls. Oh my, I reacted. It was hiding behind the hammer. This is bad. But, gonna make do, right? That was a bad move! Oh, thank you. I was just out of range. Yes! Okay. I spawns right beside the boss. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, hit and run tactics now. Be very, very careful. Like, oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, for this phase, always stay near a pillar, because if he does the shovel attack, it's over. It's gonna hurt. And like that's how you defend yourself, essentially. Like that attack. That is like his most deadly attack, because it does so much damage. There's the bleed. Yes. Probably switch weapons now. This is one of those fights where the life hunt scythe really does come in handy thanks to that bleed. Nope. Don't get greedy on that one. I'm pretty sure that's going to one-shot me if that's the counter hit. Okay. See ya! Whew! We did it with only 3 SS flasks. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, get that ring swap, get those 180,000 souls. Not bad for New Game Plus, eh? Oh, that was fun. And now we get ourselves a Lord Vessel. Also, a little reminder of voice acting trivia. This character that we're going to talk to is voiced by Claire Corbett. And that sounds familiar to you. It's because that is the voice of Florin from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And Electra, actually. Florin and Electra. Alright. No one's left a message here. Do I have a message leavey thingy? I do not. I was gonna say amazing chest ahead, but I guess someone else will do that for me. Oh well. I can't do everything myself, you know? What, maybe this guy did. I like to think that maybe this is along the same lines. Maybe. Akthum. Or no, maybe there's something else then. Alright, well. Unless they mean danger chest ahead. Oh, goodness. Yeah, okay. We're good. Oh, wait, I don't need to talk to you anymore. Later. Sweet. 230,000 souls under our belt. We can definitely use this for something good. Health, obviously. I'm planning on getting a Sunlight Blade for when it's time for me to start ascending the... What's that weapon called? Great Scythe. Because I think Great Scythe would also be one I want to add to my repertoire. I'm trying to think of other weapons I could use. Maybe Falchion would be a good one too. Falchion's pretty good. It's the same moveset as the Gold Tracer, but you can enchant it. Okay, where do we go? Oh, do you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to kill... The reason why we couldn't get the Dark Hand last time was because I didn't... Okay, we have to kill Sif now. I remember because I wanted to get the cutscene with Sif as a result of beating the DLC with him, or her, rather. Pretty sure Sif is a her. So, we're gonna completely forgo that now. We don't need to do that anymore. And we can just go straight to the Four Kings. Four Kings is probably the most challenging boss in New Game Plus cycles, simply because it's just a DPS race. Also, is like that mix of like RNG and dodging, because there's some attacks that you want to dodge and some attacks that you can be okay with not dodging. It's just that how frequently you get either of those is what makes the difference. Okay, let's get this. I think, yeah, let's take this too. Why not? Okay. Why is your game in German? Mainly just because I'm so familiar with this game that it would be nice to see things from a different point of view. Do the lightning attack on me. Do it! Do it, I'm here! Might as well kill this guy while I'm here. I'm so lucky he didn't track properly that time. my goodness, he's cornering himself. Okay, come on now. No! Don't do that attack. While I'm all the way. Okay, that's one more. One more hit. Seal the deal. See ya! So again, like one of the greatest strengths of the Scythe moveset for PvE situations is the strong attack. More damage than a jumping attack, but with less wind-up time. It's so good. But yeah, sorry, the reason why I like to play this game in German is because I played it so many times. I did the exact same thing with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, where it's just like I'm so familiar with everything, I might as well retroactively translate in my head what all these words mean. And it's cool, because I know what this is supposed to mean. Darkroot Garden, I'm guessing. Or something along that effect. That's kind of what it is, too. Ethan Cross, welcome! Welcome to the stream. Ooh, we might get invaded. That'll be fun. If I get invaded, I want to make sure I kill all the NPCs first. I should kill the NPCs first. Right, another thing I want to mention to people that are new, there is an armor set that is nearby. The Elite Knight set. The Elite Knight set is quite good, has a very good weight to defense ratio, and that's why you want to use it. It's very good for people that are starting out, and it is like the sort of the flagship armor of Dark Souls. So there's that too. Okay, invasion is imminent. I will take out the Homeward Bone. Yep, we're getting invaded. Awesome. Oh! His positions. Okay, we are gonna get invaded very, very soon, and I am hopeful. I'm terrible at PvP, but... Oh, nice and honorable? Oh, it's a giant dad! Oh, it's a giant dad. Embrace me, giant dad. Oh, no. It's a giant dad. The legend never dies. Alright, let's go, dad. Oh, okay, this is gonna be funny. Oh, that poise, it's nuts. Oh, and there's another phantom there too. How did that not hit? Ah, I'm so disappointed in myself. I thought it hit, but yeah, there's a bit of a change there. What the heck, man? Oh, dude just pops in to finish him off. That's really cool. Okay, so let me explain what happened to you guys that are not familiar with Dark Souls. That guy's build, the Legend, that is a very popular meme in the Dark Souls community. The Giant Dad. Basically, it combines the Mask of the Father from Pinwheel along with the Giant's armor, which has the best defense to weight ratio in the game. So the whole point is that it lets you fast dodge while also having great defenses, and that's a Chaos Zweihander weapon. So what that means essentially is that you're going to do a lot of damage with no stat investments whatsoever. It's a very, very infamous build. It's not like super OP like the meme makes it out to be, but it's still a very, very solid poise build, as you guys saw, and it's just a lot of fun. Anyways, that was exciting. Like, this thing is, that's the thing though, like, I think that guy knew what he, yeah, that guy clearly knew what he was doing, which is why I did the, that pose. That pose is also sort of, I won't call it synonymous with the build, the well, what is it? where you open up your arms and walk towards them, but it is certainly heavily associated with it. So yeah, that is your Dark Souls lore for today. The giant dead. Oh man, the legends will never die. I'll be back. I will I'll link to that. It's quite the meme, really. It's just a really silly one. That's all I can really say. Just like with any meme, it's just really silly. A knight character that uses straight swords? Yeah, literally just use any knight sets. Actually, use the elite knight helmet, because that looks very similar to what you'd expect a knight to wear, but then change the armor pieces around for something a little bit more traditional. Also, there's a chest back here. This is the stone armor. This particular armor, it's very, very good for poise, but it's outclassed by hovels, which you can also get for free. So, if you want, it's there. If you're a speedrunner, a lot of speedrunners go for that, since it's in the way, technically. But otherwise, though, go for hovels. Or if you have souls to spare, if you co-op a lot, spend your souls on the giant's armor, which you guys just saw me fight earlier. That's what you want to do. I can't get over the fact that that invader just, the forest invader just pops in at the last second to kill that guy. That's the beauty of PvP. A lot of turncoats and ne'er-do-wells. Alright, so Sif, you guys probably remember this boss. This boss, it's fairly straightforward. The thing is, though, if you mess up your dodges, she will punish you like mad. But a very good boss, though. The soul that she drops gives a lot to you, gives a lot of souls, and also you get the Hornet Ring, which increases the damage of your backstabs and riposts. So it's all good news. That was a fun PvP match, though. Like, it was pretty basic. It's a pretty basic PvP fight, but hope we take what we can get. Bad doggy. Stop! Okay. Remember the time when... This kind of reminds me of the time when Elon Musk took a picture of Kagero from Toho and then called her a cat girl when she's clearly a werewolf. Ah, so close to Halloween too, man. What's the matter with you? I like how Elon Musk is just like kind of going after every brand that he can. There's a quick Google search and seeing if he can appeal to that demographic. Can we do it again? Blood? Yes! Oh, that is damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Elite Knight armor is very, very good armor for its weight to defense ratio. It actually got nerfed not too long after the release of this game because it was just that good. Which is weird because you think it's such a basic armor. It's just such a basic, vanilla-looking armor. Honestly, though, like, simplicity has a beauty to it, you know? There's some fun PvP. I kind of want to do some more later. Yeah, it's just really weird. Like, think about Elon Musk. Like, it's very transparent. Like, it's a very transparent attempt at trying to appeal to the, I guess we can call it geek culture. And honestly, like, I guess, yeah, you're allowed to do that, but it's weird that a lot of people think it's something more than that. As if, oh yeah, he's one of us. Dude, that's the thing that you're falling into. It's kind of like how, well, yeah, okay, fine. At the risk of sounding very political, it's kind of like what's going on with Kanye West. Clearly, but, oh well, we'll just fall for everything at this point. Oh well. Anyways, let's gloss over that for now. Okay, we got the Artorias. Wait a minute, I can warp between bonfires. What am I doing? Okay, we have to go to the Abyss. And also, we should probably give that lady her soul back at Firelink Shrine. That's probably a good idea. That seems like the responsible thing to do. Also, Pineapple Luke, welcome back. You missed a very fun PvP match against the legend of all legends. Oh, sorry, I said Kagero, not Tahero. Kagero, who is a werewolf from the Toho series. And Kirise, have fun playing Grand Blue Fantasy. The legend of all legends. I'll put up the video of the build. It's like, it's a really, really infamous meme from the Dark Souls community by none other than the illustrious Afro, or only Afro. Alright, there she is.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, and she can talk now.
I'm Anastasia of Astora. But I only.
Okay, sweet. I don't have any souls to... Okay. Honestly, like, I think in a way it's kind of admirable that you stop caring to an extent. Like, I think it's important to conduct yourself properly, but at the same time, it's also cool to be, like, true to what you believe in. The problem that I have, though, like, there's nothing wrong with being true to what you believe in, but don't act all surprised when people try to criticize that. Because there are valid criticisms to every single viewpoint out there. Believe me, I say this as a religious guy. I'm a very, very religious person, but, like, I know that there are plenty of things that are worth criticizing, but that's kind of what the whole idea of having an exchange of ideas is all about. Do I... Oh, okay, wait, let's talk to this dude first. So, the thing is, the annoying thing about Dark Souls 1 is that once you kill the final boss, you immediately go into New Game Plus. So, all the goodies that you were hoping to do with Gwyn's soul, like turning it into a weapon, for example, you can't do that. Thing is, though, I might make it. Maybe not today, but I might make that weapon because I may go for a quality build later. By the way, for those that are wondering what quality build is, that's a reference to Demon Souls, where the quality infusion did more damage based on both your dexterity and strength. So, basically quality mean... You're a little clingy, aren't you? No, don't go, mommy! Sorry. The, quality means just, like, having both both equal strength and dexterity. And honestly, I kind of like that build, especially in this game, because it lets you access most of the weapons. Okay, so I want this. This is Gwyn's armor. The crown and the legs and the gauntlets I really don't care for, but the chest piece, absolutely. Yes, please. Sign me up.
Well, that is a shame, but no, there'll be more.
Okay, so let me see what they got here. How much does this weigh? 6.0. It's lighter than this thing that I'm wearing, strangely enough, so we're wearing that. And we're going to wear the hood. Oh, it looks hilarious. I'm going to wear the hood. And, for good measure, this was my original fashion from the original Dark Souls when it first came out. Alright. I think we are good to go. I'm Bling Reaper. Alright. Oh, sorry, yeah, Danny, you're probably wondering. I feel like a lot of people are going to wonder, and I'm going to have to re-answer every single time, but that's okay. Whatever gets people talking, I guess. Honestly, like, I know that a lot of people watch the stream, but a lot of people don't really wish to interact, and that's fine. But I welcome it. Don't be shy. It's, like, the worst thing you can do is embarrass yourself. But honestly, though, like, you know, feel free to take that leap with me. It's a lot safer with me. I like to think, anyway. What do I think about World's Ends with You Final Remix? I haven't even played the, original for the DS. I've always wanted to play it. It was like a really, really good game, from what I've understood. But I just never got around to it. Also, we should probably fight Capra. Yeah, let's go fight Capra. Capra Demon. So really, also, well, my strategy was always just dodge the moment you see attacks come at you, and then head straight for the stairs so that you can kind of have a choke point. So yeah. What I prefer, Primrose or Alphen? I prefer usually Primrose for spellcasting purposes. I really like Primrose as a spellcaster because she's the fastest. Fastest character, really. Oh my goodness. This sucks. Okay, go back into the fray. There we go. I love the running attack. Oh yeah, you have the Tyranitar's in Pokemon Go. That's cool. I love Tyranitar. I remember having some very fond childhood memories of Tyranitar growing up because my friend and I, he had gold version, I had silver version, and I found a Larvitar, and it looks really cute. I really liked how it looked, but it was just so weird that we only discovered it just now because like it appeared in no promo art or anything like that. And then we evolved it into a Pupitar, and it was such a bizarre thing because it looks nothing like the first form. But it looks kind of like with Metapod and Kakuna, so we predicted that it would be kind of like that situation, where it's going to, you know, metamorphose into something else. And it metamorphosed into Godzilla, and I was like, whoa! It's just like, it felt so cool. See ya! Just spinning our way through life. Gotta go fast. Oh, I forgot you existed. Should I get Dark Souls or wait for... Is the trilogy coming to Switch? Well, no, if it's for Switch, I mean, well, I guess wait for the trilogy if it's coming out on Switch. I didn't even... Like, I don't think it is, but if you've never played Dark Souls, yeah, definitely go after it. But then if you're just talking in general, though, you may as well... I don't know, it's weird, though, because, like... If you like Dark Souls 1, then you're going to like the other two games. It just takes time to get into. It's weird, though, because, yeah, like, it'd be one of those things where it's wholly dependent on how you felt about that first game. Honestly, though, I guess value-wise, wait for the trilogy. Also, I've not played Kingdom Hearts. I have the HD Remaster collection for the PS3. It's not mine, actually. It's my sister's, but it's there. I could look into it. Like, I feel like, you know, I'll play it, not necessarily on stream or for the channel, but just for the sake of playing it, because it feels like a very important piece of video game history at this point, where it was like that magical combination of Final Fantasy and Disney, which was so cool. Plus, the other thing about Kingdom Hearts 2 is that, like, a lot of people that I know are huge fans of the game, and I feel kind of left out, actually. I'm very happy for them, though. Like, they're getting all these cool updates on the game and how it's going to turn out. I couldn't be happier for them. But I can't help but feel a little bit left out. Why would you jump? Why would you use your feet to propel yourself upward at large velocity? Oh, yeah, you can't dodge from the side if I do that, can ya? Awesome.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody help me. Damn.
Oh yeah,
How did this ever...
Oh yeah, so there's a... What? Okay, we gotta go back. I want to get this guy because his shop has a very, very useful ring. He has a very, very useful ring that actually I would recommend to newer players. So the cool thing about Griggs is that he sells the Slumbering Dragon Crest ring, so that prevents you from making sounds as you move. That's really, really useful, and the reason why is because it gives more time for you to get yourself in a good position. It makes enemy encounters a lot more forgiving. It's just really good. I would recommend that. And I would also recommend trying to get the Fog Ring. Fog Ring you can get by trading the... Oh my goodness, why? The Skull Lantern with the bird in the Asylum. And that'll turn you invisible, which makes you much, much more difficult to detect. So if you're a spellcaster, pretty much the game becomes a shooting gallery. With both of those items combined.
Well now.
Alright, what do we got? I need the key. I don't know why, but the master key doesn't work for that particular door. Nathan Andre, how are ya? How you doing? Why do you... What was that arc? What is that? That was an impressive, like, mid-air change of direction. They're quite good at that. That's one of the weird things about Dark Souls. Sometimes they just choose to defy the laws of physics. Which I guess makes sense. Laws are made to be broken after all. Oh, hello. I love the range of this thing. It's easily my favorite weapon, the Life Hunt Scythe. You get this by trading... Oh, sorry, using the Soul of Priscilla from the Painted Worlds of Ariamis, along with a level 10 No, not level 10. Yeah, it is level 10. Level 10 Halberd and a level 10 or a level 10 Whip. Either of those ones work. Or a Scythe. Hello, Alvis.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me.
This guy's such a downer.
I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Yeah, so supposedly this guy voices Alvis in Xenoblade. I didn't notice it, mostly because whenever I play Xenoblade, I'm on a noisy bus.
Besides, I have an...
So really all I can hear is the music, and that's about it. You've been watching stuff... Yeah, actually, funny that you mentioned the Hyrule Castle video, because this game is what inspired me to make that video in the first place. Because this is the kind of game where you can go to certain... Not really endgame areas, but certain areas you can go into at the beginning of the game to have a very, very powerful weapon, and that's going to make the game a lot easier as a result. How did that miss? That didn't, though. Whew. But yeah, this was like one of the inspirations for a lot of what I do on this channel, which is cool. Okay, open the door. Let's try to line them all up. Yes! I did it! That was a huge fluke. I should have just done the other attack. Like that. I love this weapon so much. There we go. Okay, so this is Capra Demon, one of the most infamous bosses in the game. Honestly, part of it is also just luck, to be honest. Dodge the first onslaught of attacks if you can. See, like, that's what it is, though. You get caught, you get tagged. You get tagged, and it just hurts. Your feelings, mostly. See, it attacks faster than I heal, too. See, that's what it is, though. That's Capra Demon in a nutshell. Sometimes it's just straight up unfair, but you just gotta shrug it off and keep going. You just gotta keep on going. That's really all it is. Sometimes you just need to accept that. You gotta take the L. It's a good lesson for life, really. Ethan Cross, thank you much for joining us. Oh man, that was like the perfect example though of just how bad Capra Demon can be, because that dog's attack stuns me just in time for him to do the dunking attack. Usually he doesn't start off with attack. For me, other people plenty of times, sure, but my goodness, you just gotta soldier on, you know. That's all it really boils down to. Thankfully, this weapon's really good for that. Again, just hold up your shield and counterattack with a strong attack because you have a wide horizontal arc. Alright, you going first. Oh my. Oh, you showed up from behind. That's cool. Oh, this is not an ideal situation that we're in right now. Oh boy. Because yeah, that's the thing too, the dogs that kind of break the rules. They attack when you don't want to be attacked. What do you hate the most in Dark Souls? Oh, Bed of Chaos. That one, Capra Demon to an extent is somewhat in your control, how the fight goes down. Bed of Chaos, even if you cheat by reloading the game, still doesn't feel like it. Okay, fast weapons, good idea for this particular spot. Oh yeah, the sexiness in video games video. I had a lot of fun making that one. Honestly, I really like having topical type videos, but the thing is though, is that not like, you know, they're not very like it's really hard to get discussion going for those ones because people tend to be shy with their opinions, which I guess makes sense considering today's climate. But honestly though, it's one of those things that I like doing, but I don't think I'll be doing. Are you in the door or like? Oh, there you are. Hello. Don't be shy. You know, but it was fun to do. Same thing goes for the difficulty in video games video that I made. Up. The difficulty in video games. I remember the infamous Cuphead video by Polygon, and then Kizuna Ai, the AI girl, can't even read English, but she was able to get through it just fine. It's that Japanese technology, man. Okay, do you know what? New change of plan. Hold up the shield. Hold up the shields when the fight begins. Block the attack from the dog, and then dodge Capra. And then after that, just good luck. Oh, okay, he fell down. It's fine. Then just hide in this corner. Honestly, hide in the corner. Target the dogs. Take out the dogs first, because the dogs will end you. Also, Capra Demon has a tendency to snipe you, so that's fun. Blinding attack! Okay, so I'm gonna bleed soon, so we're not gonna do that anymore. Oh yeah, also I forgot, the map looks like this. So that's also another problem that people have with this. Why is there a tree here that's gonna cover my face? Image enhance! Is this good gameplay for you guys? It's a very, very rage-inducing kind of fight. But I like it though, because it rewards your capabilities as a player to be able to learn how to not target everything that you see. Oh yeah, sorry, that's the other big tip. Don't target during this fight. Good grinding spots. Honestly, because the way that I did it, I got the knowledge staff early on. As soon as you get that, immediately go to Grandport with a very, very powerful Sorcerer Cyrus, and then just farm like that. It takes 1 hour to get from level 20 to 40, and 40 is like late game levels at that point. In my opinion, anyway. Not post game, late game. But that's what it is, though. It's just like that particular level is... Oh yeah, okay, so the step, it's an Everhold dungeon, so it requires a lot of dodging enemies. What I would recommend is having Ophelia's Evil Ward, or the Cleric's Evil Ward ability to lower enemy encounter rates, and evasive maneuvers from the Scholar to help you have a higher success rate of running away. If only I had a bow. Okay, these guys die in one hit. That's a good thing. If these guys die in one hit, then I'll know exactly how to prioritize my targets now. Get this guy first. Okay, these guys are going to run at you with the torches. Wait for them to be done, because these things hurt. Yeah, dudes with torches actually hit for a lot of damage. Also, again, like I said, using a horizontal strike weapon, or a horizontal slash weapon, while untargeted, makes the game feel a lot faster. It's like playing Muso, essentially. Okay, there are 2 dogs down here. Trading a hit in my favor. Okay, now I have your attention. Immediately go to a place with a lot of space, such as up here. Again, sometimes running away is like the best thing you can do for yourself, in the name of giving yourself more space. Or in the name of giving yourself more room to, you know, fight in. Did you fall in the water? Oh, hello. Follow me! Oh boy. Come on now. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Oh, I'm gonna have to dodge this. How did that miss? There we go. What time is it in my country right now? It is currently 8:52. 8:52, and we're going to be finishing around 10 o'clock today. Oh yeah, you want to pick this up. This chest has a large ember. This will let you ascend your items past +5. Yeah, past +5 up to +10. And then a later stage will let us have the next one. That was easy. Okay, so this next part, I actually barely remember what to do here. Continue sliding down the slippy slide. And there is a bonfire here, actually. So, I don't usually recommend this route because it's just so long and annoying for Blighttown. I recommend just using the Master Key to just... what's it called? I recommend just using the Master Key, and then... why would you put the thing there? Why do you put the message there? This is bad. And it's going to Quelaag's the main that way. That was really annoying. Someone put a message right there. It's 8:52 p.m. right now. Scry Fox. Oh boy. Okay, so before I fight against the dragon, I want to show you guys where to kill the channeler that buffs the dragon. When the channeler buffs the dragon, it makes the fight like substantially more difficult. Even on new game, it's tough. Okay, I need you here. I need you here. Whoops. You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to introduce music onto the stream. I wonder if I could do that right now, actually. Hang on. Give us... because it'll give me something to listen to as well, you know? Ooh, desktop audio. So, if I play my... yeah, sweet. We'll just... I guess we'll play Mizuki. That's a nice... oh, no, this is a song that I know you guys like. This is my original goodbye screen. You guys enjoy this. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of music that you would listen to when you're killing a bunch of undead fools. Absolutely. It's a good song. Oh, yeah, so that's a trap. There's a guy that will attack you. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I feel like I went the wrong way. Oh well. This music actually really does undermine the tone of this level, doesn't it? Who do you get next, Hanitz or Tressa? I would get Hanitz, actually. The Hunter Leghold Trap skill is very, very good. Can you guys hear the music just fine? Can you hear my voice over the music just fine? I need to know these things for my purposes. This is a good time to be alive, right here on the F590. Please enjoy. Oh, wait. Oh no, don't do it. Oh no, I don't want to go down here. Wait, am I going the right way? Let me just double check with my surroundings for a second. This is a, actually, do you know what? I'll have to look it up next time, you know? I'll have to look up next time what songs I can use, because I don't want to get that copyright thing going on, right? Ow. Stop. I'm trying to readjust volumes here. What skill? Oh yeah, Leghold Trap. Leghold Trap, it's the one that forces enemies to go last in a turn, which is quite good. Oh, I didn't realize you were still alive. Well, see ya. How's the volume? I need some ears right now. Is it drowning me out? Is the reason why you guys can't answer the reason why that it's drowning me out? Is that what's going on right now? Okay. So, anyways, you want to go here to take out, well, these rats first of all, but also the channeler. This dude. He's gonna buff those guys, isn't he? Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't buff these guys. They're already difficult enough as it is. Okay. Allez-vous. Nope. Okay. Alright, we got it. So, this guy, he's not going to respawn when he rests at a bonfire. That's very, very important for us. Okay. We will switch over to a different track. This is, too bad you couldn't hear that then. I like this one. How about now? Oh, so relaxed. So very relaxed. Honestly though, later I will look up some tracks. I'll refer back to this when I look at the archive later today. The 2-hour mark, actually, right on there. This is, it's quite nice. It really does change the tone, but honestly though, things like Dark Souls, there's not really much in the way of music anyways, especially the first game. First game didn't really have that much music. That being said though, yeah, it's just a nice way to just change things up on a stream. Right, so yeah, the only reason why we're down here though is just because we did say we were gonna kill all the bosses, so that's exactly what we're gonna go. Now, this particular boss, Gaping Dragon, kind of annoying boss. I summoned Solaire last time, but to no avail, so we'll not do that. Oh, hang on. Okay, so I'll turn off the music so that you guys can enjoy this, so it's not like a smorgasbord of sound. This guy has a walking attack, but it's hard to know if that walking is going to hurt or not. To be safe, though, just dodge once you see it walking. I fought this boss a ton of times in co-op. It was kind of like a way to ease myself in after playing not Dark Souls, Monster Hunter Tri a lot of times. See them cut off the tail. Also, I'm approaching blood loss soon. Now, honestly, just circle around. It's a fairly easy fight otherwise. It just does a lot of damage, just be careful. Alright, got ourselves the axe. For strength nerds such as myself. Wait, what happened to my weapon? Oh, my weapon is what bad? Oh, we're okay, we're okay. Let's kill. Okay, we're good. I think I have to repair my weapons now. But, yeah, this fight would have been a lot harder if that guy was there. But as long as you don't get hit, it's pretty easy to not get hit in this particular fight. So, my weapon seems to be okay. Yes? Yeah, everything seems fine. What about my armor? No, we're good. We're good. Everything's cool now. But yeah, the reason why I waited so long to fight against this boss is because I wanted to have the Lord Vessel. I was not willing to go through all that Blight Town just to kill a boss, you know? It's not my style. Oh boy. It's what's the next thing? Because as far as optional bosses go, pretty much chewing through most of them. I think now we can go back to the Undead Asylum. Yeah, we'll go back to the Undead Asylum. There's an optional boss there, and a key item that'll take us to another optional boss. We're just trying to clear things out before we start heading into the DLC. The DLC we might actually have to do next stream, not this stream, because we only have about an hour left. I don't know if we have enough time to get that far. We'll see. Well, not for the want of trying, but that's kind of how it is, though. There's a lot of prerequisites when it comes to getting the bosses. But if you guys are more than willing to watch me do that, then we will do that. Also, let's change up our armor a little bit. This has been lovely, but let's change to... Ooh, I like how this one looks. This one? Oh, wait, no, it's a different skirt. Yes. Moonlight. Actually, let's use let's just use the full set for this one, just for the sake of you guys that are watching right now. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so this particular area, we're basically just... Oh, that weapon got messed up. I have to repair it. Wait, I'll repair it when I'm there. And if it turns out I can't repair it while I'm there, well, then we'll just use the gold tracer. Because we're lazy like that. Well, it's up to you. I mean, that's why I said, though, like, pick the characters that you like. Because honestly, you can't go wrong picking the characters that you like, right? Is it that for me, I really like Hanitz because she has the highest attack stat in the game. Well, actually, she's tied with Ulbrich. And also, Leg Hold Trap is one of the most broken skills in the game for boss battles, since you force the boss to go last, no matter how fast they are. Afro Marco, thank you very much for joining us. I'll see you next time. Oh yeah, okay, so for those guys that are just tuning in right now, I want to let you guys know that there's going to be some changes to the stream schedule. Well, not the schedule overall, but for next week, there are going to be some adjustments, so please listen closely. I already said this at the beginning of the archive. If you want, you can just look at the archive to hear this too. So right now, though, the thing is, I will be away on Thursday because of graduation, so that's cool. But that means that there will be no stream. Why is there no indicator that this is broken? Oh. Weird. Okay. Sorry, sidetrack there. But yes, I will be away. And the same thing can be said for Saturday. It's just, there's a lot of stuff happening IRL next week, so there will be no streams, which sucks. I hate not doing anything on the channel for an entire week. But honestly, though, that's just how it is sometimes. Life happens. When we come back, though, we will... I'll see what I can do in terms of scheduling which games. I would like very much to play some Breath of the Wild again. I think that's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of us to have that throwback. Might happen on Thursday morning, so those of you guys from Europe will have something to sink your teeth into. Otherwise... wait, okay, what do I want to give? Otherwise, though, yeah, and then on Saturday, we'll try for some... Monster Hunter, because that's a game I really, really like, but I haven't really had the chance to play. Do I want the invisibility? Yeah, sure, let's go for invisibility. It's one of these ones. Hang on. Wait, oh, here you are. Yeah, dropped it. Quit the game, and go. Yeah, thank you very much for the congrats. I'm happy. I'm very, very happy about the fact that we're graduating. Because that means that my parents can say that they put both of their children through college, and both of them succeeded. Which will be a very, very proud moment for them, no doubt. Also, what did you cook? Please, tell me. It's nice, actually. I got home late, but I still had plenty of time to, like, do other stuff. That's what happens when you manage your time properly. Yes, I love this. That's what happens when you manage your time properly, but I was able to get something to eat. It wasn't even that heavy either. Like, I remember, like, the last 2 weeks I ordered this really spicy burrito from a place in my neighborhood. But this time around, I just got, like, something simple, but I'm feeling great so far, so it's nice. Also, Mickey, hello! Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour has made it. Do I want to... There's a lot that I really have to work at with this one, don't I? Ugh. I don't have a repair box. Because why would I need a repair box? Oh well. Okay, we're playing Gold Tracer mode then. Alright. This is a pretty... Like, for all intents and purposes, this is an easy boss. It just hits really hard. That's all this next boss is. It's just heavy hitting. That being said, though, again, it's just like with Quelaag. If you exploit the AI in a way where it does a very easily punishable attack, you should be okay. Also, just kind of hide. Oh boy. Okay. What attack are you going to do? Okay, immediately dodge. Don't even try to punish this attack. Big explosion with a reverse hitbox. It sucks. Hate it. Oh, this is a good attack to punish. From the side, not the front, because that's gonna hit. This is gonna result in an explosion, I believe. Yep. Don't try to punch the explosion attacks. It will not work. You will get hit, and it sucks. This is a very, very annoying fight. But smack him in the butt, and you will do just fine. Don't worry about it. How did that not? I guess the tremors hit me? Also, if you're using the bleed build like I'm using, you'll do fine. Do like a melee attack, maybe. Please? Please, game? Maybe hit him in the stomach this time. Let's do it. Oh! It's like a dynamic punch attack. See ya! Oh, race swap, before I forget. I keep forgetting. This is something that I rarely do, but for the benefit of doing co-op adventures with you guys, I'm gonna try to pump in as many levels as I can. There's the slab. This is what lets you upgrade items from 14 to 15, which is the maximum. And there's only like 4 slabs per playthrough of Titanites, anyways. And then for the elemental, or for the colored slabs, it's like even more rare. There's only 1 per playthrough. Mushroom gravy with rice served with veggies. That sounds really nice. It's a nice balance of meats and vegetarian. Okay, I've been studying law, actually. Canadian law. Which is extremely boring compared to American stuff, but whatever. We'll get there when we get there. You'll actually find that I envy the Americans for a lot of things, such as the fact that it's a lot easier for them to get into voice acting than... Don't do it, don't do it! Oh no, that's a lot of damage. But then again... Okay. Just have to stay calm. Swing a second time. You coward! Oh! He faked me out! Red Dead looks alright. Like, the way that I feel about Red Dead is that it's just one more game that's... Let's face it, it's gonna be years before I have time to play that game. Like, it's weird because I only recently found time to visit a friend and play God of War at his house. But then, like... The thing is, though, like, that's literally, like, what, like 2 hours every couple of days, which is not very much time, which is unfortunate. And I really want to play Spider-Man, so really, Red Dead's, like, way in the back of the list, unfortunately. I really want to play Spider-Man by Insomniac. That game looks phenomenal. But, yeah. I feel really left out, because everyone that I know, or nearly everyone that I know, is playing Red Dead, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not something I can do right now. I'm playing this 7-year-old game instead. And after that, who knows what's gonna happen. Ugh. Come on now. Yes! Now they give me the backstab. The only reason I died is because I ran out of health. Okay. Got it. And of course we want this. Super. Great. Can I just... No, I'll climb up the ladder out of here. Actually, yeah, how many of you guys have Red Dead? I don't know, judging by the demographic, I doubt that a lot of people here would be watching this and playing Red Dead at the same time. I heard a lot of good things about it. Like, there's a little bit of bad press around, but honestly, though, like, a lot of developers are becoming really unethical when it comes to crunch. I hate crunch. Okay, there's that area finished. We can do Ariamis next, or... No, okay, let's do Abyss. This is gonna hurt. This will probably be the thing that gives me the most grief, but I'll do it for you guys. This is New Londo, and in New Game, it's pretty easy, but New Game Plus, really everything about New Game Plus makes New Londo Ruins substantially more difficult. Thankfully, though, the build that we're using, I'm pretty used to fighting against this thing. Also, I should probably go to this dude and repair, because we need the scythe where we're going. Maybe. Probably. Oh man. I remember taking shots. I remember like my first experience taking shots was such a brutal one, but then I think once I got into middle school, I don't know what it is. It's something to do with the fact that seeing other people think that something's very difficult, i.e. getting a needle, is very difficult to them. So, what's it called? The way that I see it anyways, is that when you see people finding things difficult, you automatically get that competitive aspect out of you where it's like, well, like, I can tough it out whereas you guys can't, even though you could totally not tough it out otherwise. That's kind of how I feel about it. Okay, cover everything. Well, the reason why people make games in the first place is for money. It's a big business just like everything else. It's just that it's really, really annoying to see that a lot of companies, they have working hard is a good thing, but overworking is a very, very bad thing. That's how I've always seen it and how I'll always see it. Which is, you know, like, quite recently, that's what happened with Rockstar. They said they work, like, 80-hour work weeks, which sucks. Okay, here we go. I don't think we need this. Oh, wait, no, can we? Yes. No, it's only one level. I hate it when it's only one level, because you'll have, like, a ton of souls that you could potentially lose. We might end up losing these, actually. 99's a good number. Yeah, this is German text. I'm Canadian, so I'm not actually German myself. I just really like the language. Also, let's warp. Make it a lot faster. Oh boy, here we go, Abyss. Little D's, you're just in time for, well, it's not the most miserable part of the game, but we're getting there. They're getting there. That's the thing, though, even the people that quote-unquote choose to work extra hours, honestly, you can also make the case that it's under duress, that they feel like their hands were forced to, because it's especially like this with like very big titles, where you think that well, the way that I see it anyways, is that you don't see an end in sight, but you think that the harder you work, the closer we'll get towards that end. It's completely nonsensical, but it is something that happens when it comes to developing. It sucks when it happens. It's a really, really sad state of it. But honestly, there's really nothing ideal about that situation. And that's the thing too, the whole workaholic thing. If a person's a legit workaholic, people shouldn't enable that kind of stuff. That's actually a very unhealthy way to live, because you have to think about why they're a workaholic. If your work is your life, I think that speaks to how poorly your life actually is. Do I want to go Black Knights? Well, okay, let's go full Black Knights. We will forgo. Yeah, we're gonna forgo ninja flips for a bit, in favor of a little bit more defense, and you know what? Maybe we'll go invisible. Yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. Make a beginner guide for Octopath? Well, technically, well, I have some like tip videos on Octopath, but I don't know what exactly you're looking for, because as far as I can tell, I've had no complaints regarding the progression of what my Octopath guides were for. Because if I make beginner stuff, I don't know what the line is between this is so totally obvious versus this is very, very helpful. Because I don't want to sound like I'm talking down to people when I'm doing these videos either, right? Here we go. Okay, so I don't know how effective this Ring of Fog is going to be. It lowers my visibility, but honestly, we are going to an area where I would heavily advise just killing everything that's in sight. This is, this could be good, though. It could be exciting, maybe. We just have to do well. Play well, and let's not jinx that by falling immediately into the water. See, this is one of the things too. I'm so used to playing on a PS3 controller that the sensitivity of these sticks, it just makes you super aware of how narrow these walkways are. Right, last time I messed up by not doing it early, so we're doing it early now. I wonder if I'll get invaded in this area. That'll be exciting. Oh, these things die in 2 hits. Oh boy. Okay. We have our work cut out for us, you guys. Absolutely have our work cut out for us. I may wish to invest in Giant's armor if I'm going to co-op with you guys, because more defense for me is always a good thing. Not really good for you guys, but for me it's a good thing. Unless you guys want me to play as tank. Even though there are no, like, actual roles in this game. It's just whatever you can while you can. Oh, I feel like I was going to fall off that one. Try to kill him during the rising animation if you can. Oh, don't grab me. Once you see them open up their arms in that loving embrace, immediately just attack them. It takes some time, and it's your chance to kill them. Okay. Yeah, we'll hurry through here. Honestly, a part of the reason why I want to hurry through this particular area is because... Oh, but I have to get that treasure chest, though. There's a lot we gotta do. So, something a lot of speedrunners do is that they kill the Keeper of the Seal dude here. For some people, it's faster just to kill this dude. But I'll just take it for him. I don't mind the dialogue. Alright, so this is the mosh pit. This will be awful in future Neo game cycles. Oh, because it's so easy to get hit. 2 hits, 2 hits. Just poise through everything as best you can. Mosh pit. 20 S's flask in a dream. Oh boy. Please die. Thank you. Ooh, tell me this is the thing that kills ghosts. Yes! Okay, awesome. So, the weapon that I just picked up, usually you need to use a transient curse to damage these ghosts. That weapon that I just picked up will damage ghosts without the curse. It's great. Oh, okay, we got it.
You did?
Thank you.
The fork?
Okay, so 4 Kings, I've already shown it in the previous stream, the strategy for beating those guys. The thing is, though, you need to have, like, notably more DPS every time you do New Game Plus, to the point where, I'm pretty sure, like, past New Game Plus 3, it just becomes an RNG-based thing, where, like, you have to know, should I dodge, should I tank? It's a rough time. Might have to look into that later. But I think for now we should be good. All right. Yeah, X460. Thanks very much for joining us. Hope you do come back. Because I'd like some consistency. Right. So a lot of people complains about the fact that you have to press B to confirm and A to dodge. Or to exit, rather. Yeah, this particular spot, I actually did press A to open this seal. I ended up rolling off the cliff and into the water. It was frustrating. I had to use another curse in order to get back in. It said the link was old, but this new one should work, though. I updated the link right before the stream started tonight. I think we might have enough time to kill 2 lords, hopefully. Yeah, we should have enough time to kill 2 lords before we end today's stream. Took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but, you know, that's just how it is. Backstab, backstab, yes! Alright, let's get back up. What do you prefer, Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne? Bloodborne, absolutely Bloodborne. Don't get me wrong, Dark Souls 3 is still good, but it tried too hard to be Bloodborne without actually doing what made Bloodborne so special, and that's the fact that it focused more on being an action game. And, like, it was a lot it was a lot more simplistic. Whereas Dark Souls 3, I expected it to be less simplistic in terms of like build ideas and such. But oh well. That's just how it goes. So what were the act frames on that sword attack? Goodness. We are chugging like crazy right now. We have to be careful. Oh, I should have bought the thing from Griggs. Here we go. I should... No, I don't need the Hornet Ring. It's fine. There we go. We didn't aggro the big slime ball thing, so that's good. Run, run, run! Oh, he dodged. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I should have dodged the other way. Oh, that's a crazy damage from these dudes, isn't it? Okay, and then finally this dude. Wow, that bleed. It spiked all the way to 3,000 damage. Okay, come on now. Yeah, that's really the only problem that I have with Bloodborne, is that if you're new to the game, like everyone is at some point in their lives, you kind of do have to farm for blood vials, which is really annoying. Although, for me, I think it was a little bit different for me. Because I did a lot of farming at Hippogian Jail, and you fight against all those enemies for farming blood echoes, and then in that area were also pigs, which are guaranteed to drop the blood vials. So I really didn't have to farm that much. It's just that I liked farming for levels at the time, because I wanted to be able to wield Ludwig's Holy Sword. And then I found out that I didn't like Ludwig's Holy Sword that much, so I just used... Well, actually, I still stuck with it, because, you know, I wasted all that time, might as well use it. But the majority of the time, I just waited around until the DLC. I bought the DLC, and then I used the Holy Moonlight Sword, which is my favorite weapon out of any of these games. Or most of these games. It's a good one. Really, really good one. Yeah, man, I wasted so much time getting the good gems for that one, too, in the Chalice Dungeons. My favorite game of any platform? That's a really, really tough question for me to answer, because there's a lot of platforms. It's even hard for me to pick, like, favorite game per console. Like, there would be, like... It would depend on where I am, too. Like, what I'm thinking exactly. Oh, wait. We need to open this first. And welcome back from... Did he catch the Tyranitar? Did it evade? Did it evade arrest? Or what did it do? But yeah, I guess the pick, though, it's tough. Oh, yeah, it's really tough, actually. Because, like, I remember, like, I had to ask myself my favorite GameCube game. And it's, like, 3 games came into my head. And it would just be really tough to pick. Like, because one of my favorite GameCube games is Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda. But I also really like Resident Evil 4. But the other problem, too, is that I really like Super Mario Sunshine, so how do I reconcile that? It depends on how I feel. And not to mention that I'd also be leaving out Twilight Princess, which is a game that I actually do enjoy, even though I like to say otherwise. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's, picking favorites. It's, you can't win. Oh, do you want... We can get these, Invader Orbs. This is nice. Okay. Ah, this sucks. We're about to go into a boss fight and I have over 100,000 souls. This is so annoying. Because it's not like I can just go back to a bonfire, then run back to the boss area, because the thing is, we're so far away from a bonfire. Oh well. Wait, Resident Evil 4 coming to Switch? Yeah, it's like, it's illegal to not have Resident Evil 4 available on your platform at this point. Don't get me wrong, I like Resident Evil 4, but the fact that there's so many ports at this point is just like, oh boy. I get that this is a very, very important piece of game history, you know, being like the first... Well, not the first, but like, it really did help make third-person shooters into what they are today. That was back in 2004. But, yeah, it's quite a sight. I'd like to play that game someday, actually. That's like one of my favorite games on the GameCube, so... If you guys want... I could. It's been a while since I played that game, actually. I think I played through that game like 20 times. Okay, I guess we are going to do the boss fight. How do I want to do this exactly? What armor should I use? I guess just a lot of poise. I should have bought giants, but it's too late now. I should have bought some giants in between streams, but it's alright. Because that has a much, much better ratio of defense and weight. Okay, so the thing about Four Kings, DPS check. Totally a DPS check. And depending on what builds you're using, it'll either be fairly straightforward or very difficult. I like to think that the build that I'm using right now, which is a Dex Bleed build, is probably leaning more towards straightforward than anything else. And it's only New Game Plus, so we should be okay. Hopefully. It's a very intimidating fight. Alright. Oh yeah, now you know I'm spinning. Because there's that point of reference. Okay, there's this one. There's also a lack of depth perception, which I really enjoy. Dodge. Oh! I forgot that I had a weapon that heals me. Cool. Oh boy. Okay. So, the good news is, we have a weapon that can damage ghosts without us using the curse anymore. So that's what I want to do. I think I should have enough materials to upgrade it as well. Yeah, I like Super Mario. It's funny, actually. Super Mario Sunshine, my first time playing it was in McDonald's. And it was really funny because the context of me playing games at a McDonald's, because this was back when they would install these kinds of things, right? So, okay, so this is a really fun anecdote. We went to a McDonald's a handful of times when I was a kid, and they would have the GameCube machines installed in there. And it was my first time playing GameCube, actually. I've only played N64 prior to that point. And the game that was available at the time was Luigi's Mansion. And I was so excited because it was a Mario game. And when you think Mario, you think sunshine, happiness, and jumping around everywhere. Luigi's Mansion had none of those things. And I was so frustrated that you're slowly walking around a mansion when I was like, how old was I? I was 10 years old, and all I wanted to do was just jump around like a happy camper and, you know, stomp on some Goomba heads. Because that's what Mario's all about. Why did that do so much damage? Anyways, so, yeah, I was frustrated. I played Luigi's Mansion for all of, like, 3 minutes before I gave up and decided to eat my Big Mac. Was it a Big Mac? I don't think I ate Big Macs in that age. That's besides the point. I sat down, went on with my life, and then I came back a few months later, and they had Super Mario Sunshine, and the loading screen, the file select screen made me so happy because it was like it was just such free-flowing controls in the side-scrolling elements of it, like the way that Mario could jump. It felt so loose and free. I loved that. I really liked that. So yeah, it was just a huge transition from the slow tempo of Luigi's Mansion into, you know, the bundle of happiness that is Super Mario Sunshine. Let's consume all of these. Hey Jing, welcome back from breakfast. Okay, let us use... which weapon was that? There we go. I forgot what it's called in English, actually. All I know is that it's the Ghost's Curved Sword. Ghost Jagged Blade. There we go. Now, okay. Funny how these things come back to you instantly. And the Warrior Souls. 6,000.
Well,
Oh yeah, next week is also the end of Daylight Savings Time, so that's cool. Going back to Standard Time. Why? Oh, it's Twinkling Titanite that I need. Okay, that's not so bad. Honestly, this is more than enough damage, I think.
get you some.
I think this is more than enough damage, all things considered. So we'll do that. And then I will just juke every enemy that's in my way. I really just need to kill the one. That's all it really is. What do I use? Sorry, give me a moment here. So yeah, let's wear this armor set, because you guys don't see it enough. Oh, and it's fast roll. Perfect. That's what I love about the online in this game. When someone rings the bell, you get to hear them do that. And since this game had only come out a week ago, a lot of people are doing this for the first time. Oh my goodness, 4 kings. That was completely my fault, though. I forgot. I got so excited because the only thing I could think about was DPS race, and all I could think about was just winning away with my life on Scythe. I'm gonna have to start building up the regular Scythe soon, too. Alright, let's get this done. My main problem with this boss, really, is just the fact that the nearest bonfire is so far away. Like, either that or I take a different bonfire, but then that means you have to juke a bunch of dragons, and I don't know if I'm down for that action either. They're not even dragons, they're drakes. They're drizzies. Okay. Okay, so this weapon will allow me to hit the ghosts even without a curse, which is going to be very useful in the long run. There's always a ghost. For whatever reason, you can't run through ghosts. Ghosts block your path, which is very annoying, but thing is, though, it always covers the elevator, so regardless, you'll have to need something that'll let you kind of break past this. Okay. Four hits, huh? That actually might not be a problem. 4 hits, as long as I have a good space to work with. Yeah, 4 hits should be fine. I just need to kill the one guy, and then I can switch to whatever weapon I want. Okay. Yeah, might as well clear out these guys too. Don't want any disturbance. Oh, the strong attack sucks. The strong attack really sucks. I guess I need more stamina for it to work? Oh, I guess I needed more stamina for it to work. Let's experiment right now. Let's do it for you guys. Oh, it sucks. Oh, it sucks. It's not good. It is the opposite of good. It is subpar. I just run past all these guys, whatever. It's just whatever at this point. Honestly, that's usually what Dark Souls boils down to. There's all these very well-placed enemies, but then every once in a while, you just get really frustrated and you're like, yeah, screw this, we're just gonna run past all you guys. The thing I don't understand is how ghosts can block your path in this game. Like, come on. Oh man, I remember this old joke image that a friend of mine sent to me a long time ago, where it is like this, like they made it look like found footage on this picture of 2 people in a living room reading and watching TV. Or one of them is watching TV, one of them is reading. And they called it normal activity instead of paranormal activity. Okay. I have this. Okay, we will use the scythe. And I should really start making use of my bottomless box. There. I think we have everything we need, you guys. Yes, if your daughter has a question, I would be more than willing to answer it, provided I have an answer to provide. You gotta hold on to what we got. Okay. Although I might not be able to answer anytime soon, because this is is where it gets serious. Can I pick this up now? I'd love to. Oh, cool. Okay, got it. Here we go. I will be right back. Oh boy, I hate fat rolls. Really? Really? Oh, 3 hits. Okay, that's my bad. If you will play ARMS on a stream, honestly, I'd love to. But unfortunately, I traded in ARMS to get Mario Odyssey. So that won't be a possibility. Oh, why? Also, hello, Wayne Z. How you doing? Yeah, okay, that was my bad. I didn't realize it was 3. I thought, like, because most of the time, I thought it would be, like, 3 hits, and then I have to switch weapons. I am learning many things about this game right now. Okay. The Mask of Mommy. Actually, I'll wear this. And this. This is peak Fashion Souls. This is peak Fashion Souls. I made a mistake. I should have just... Man. Oh well. Whatever. These are just the things that you have to learn. That's the thing about Dark Souls too, is just like... Figure out... Like, you have to kind of resist the urge to shift blame away from yourself. Yeah. You have to revert... You must fight the urge to shift blame away from yourself and take responsibility for the bad things that happen to you in this game. Otherwise, you won't improve as a player. Really, that can be said for a lot of games, but this is the game where it's like, it really does logically follow that you should blame yourself for bad things that happen in a single-player game. Usually. Wasn't there like a report? I don't know how accurate the report was, but some people reported that they got Dark Souls 3 to run on Switch. Now, the quality of how well it ran on Switch is a whole thing differently entirely, but that would be cool. Me personally, I prefer Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 3 could be nice. Dark Souls 2 was my favorite in the series, just because what is going on with these bloodstains right now? Whoa, whoa, that's normal activity right there. Check this out. And then the game was haunted. Okay, that's enough. There's enough fun. Yeah, in terms of an Odyssey stream, unfortunately I can't stream tomorrow because people are, I have family coming over, so I need to be out of my room. When you're turning 25, you get many responsibilities. I'm not 25 yet, but when we get to that point, we will need to take up responsibilities. You know, I wouldn't have it any other way. Responsibilities are a good thing. Too much responsibility thrust onto you at a single point, that's a problem. I will just run past all these guys. No, okay, I'll switch up my equips when we're down there. Just juke everything. Oh man, there's actually quite a few games that I'm interested in playing. I don't know about streaming them though. That's the thing. It's because like whenever I stream a game, I want it to be like a Switch game. The majority of the time, like I do have temptation to like play like GameCube games or Wii games, which would make sense logically. It's just that I feel like if I focus everything on Switch, that would kind of give outsiders a clearer picture of what we like to do here on the channel. I'm trying to sell myself, essentially. We gotta hold on to what we got. Welcome back. This could be good. Okay, so 2 hits and then bail. I think that is how we're going to win this war. Not by killing those we hate, but by, well, like you don't have to hate them, but sometimes you just gotta get the point across, you know. And sometimes you gotta do it with guns. That's why it's a war that transpires amongst the stars. Okay. Please tell me you're gonna spawn here. Okay, I guess it always spawns there then. That's helpful. Oh, I want to pick this up. I don't know how to dodge that attack. With the fat roll, I don't know. I just don't know. This is already a problem. Let's go take everything now. The last thing I want is to get ganked by 2 of these things, so I'm just gonna burn through. Oh, there he is. It's the thrusting attack, isn't it? I don't know what it is about this game, but thrusting attacks do massive counter damage. In fact, some people will say it's the only thing that does counter damage, according to some pros that actually understand how this game works. I don't even have this game, you guys. I can't help you there. Oh, that hurt. I can't even dodge that attack. This is bad. You can do that attack 3 times in a row? Are you kidding me? You know what? Nope. Nope. Don't do the magic attack on me. Please. Oh, I'm so stressed out at this guy. Oh, no, no, no. Don't swing again. Don't swing again. Okay. That's fine. Oh, stress. Alright, this is really what Dark Souls 3 PvP is all about. Just pressing the R1 button and hope that you win. And we get King number 4. Okay, get here soon, because they actually can spawn a 5th king. Which makes all the sense in the world when you think about it. Oh! Fat roll! Stuff is happening. Please die. Yes! Oh. Oh. It's, again, as later new game cycles happen, this has become even more painful. And I can't exactly ring saw because I'm afraid of getting pulled in by the abyss. Okay, 180,000 souls. Done. Time to cash out. Let's go strength now, actually. Start leveling up strength for that quality build. And I can join this guy's covenant now, so I get the Dark Hand. Sweet!
Greetings, undead. The truth of but you're
Yep.
clinging
You talk about darkness and how we're dark. And the dark soul of humanity. Yes, yeah. Well, dark. Yeah. Don't you like my game commentary? I hope to be a professional game commentator. I like the Dark Souls 2 spider. That's the Duke's dear Freya. I like her. She's kind of a boring fight, but I feel really bad for arachnophobes though. In that area in general, that is like the worst place to be if you're an arachnophobe, because there's spider people. The spiders actually do a fair amount of damage too. So if your fear of spiders freezes you and you die, you got to do it all over again, and it's a dream. It's an absolute dream. Alright, talk to this guy again in the abyss.
If you let it can preserve and cast.
Yeah. Join the Dark Wraiths. This is the one of the better PvP covenants. And we get the Dark Hands. So this has amazing spell defense, and it looks cool, so that's the bonus.
Farewell.
Plus, if you use it in your right hand and do the strong attack on an NPC, they won't be hostile towards you, and you'll steal up to 3 humanities from them. Okay. Yeah, okay, do you know what? Let us do Moonlight Butterfly now that we have Dark Hands. What's the animal I most... Okay, this is a weird thing for people, but I used to be horribly afraid of the woolly mammoth. I'm not even kidding about this, by the way. I don't know what it is. It's just the idea of, like... Because, like, you look at the shower head, right? You look at your shower head, it reminds you of, like, an elephant's trunk. But the last thing I want is for a woolly mammoth to crash into the washroom as I'm taking a shower and making a really, really loud noise. It seems weird, but oh my goodness, just the thought of it. Like, it's fine now. I don't mind it. Like, whatever. Like, now I'm gonna be like, what the heck are you doing in my bathroom? But my goodness, at the time as a kid. Oh yeah, so humanity, it's for a couple of things. You can spend it to reverse your hollowing, which makes you not look like an undead, and it also allows you to what's it called? Summon people when you're in human form. You can summon people, and also you can invade people. When you're in human form, you can also do the... When you're in human form, you can also do the, what's it called? Kindling. So you can increase the amount of Estus that you get whenever you do your... hang on, what glove am I looking for? That's not it, is it? No, Svartseisen, that's black iron. Yeah, so, yeah, it gives you more Estus, essentially. That's the whole point. Do I want to use this? I quite like the look of this. It's, it seems pretty uniform, all things considered. Okay, anyways, actually, yeah, let's use a different ring. What is one that I can... Hornet ring could be good. Yeah. And I'll use the dark hands. Sorry, it's gotta do a bit of these. Okay, we have 8 minutes left. I guess what we can do after I kill this boss is move to the catacombs, and then we'll kill Pinwheel. Yeah, we'll kill Pinwheel and leave off with Pinwheel. Pinwheel sucks. Hang on, aim. I'm trying to think of what we can do, like, to finish the stream. I guess, yeah, Pinwheel, and then into the Tomb of the Giants. Finish off like that. Oh no. I felt that. Did you guys feel that like I did? Oh boy. But yeah, honestly, just so you guys know, for those of you guys that are tuning in just now, there will be no streams next week, unfortunately. I will not be very active on the channel next week, unfortunately. I hate doing that, but life happens. I'll see. There is going to be some changes to my IRL schedule. I don't think that's going to affect streaming that much. I may be open to the idea of doing more videos, maybe. If the schedule changes happen. So over November, there might be some videos happening, hopefully. I'd love to do some more videos. I know that we haven't had much call for them, but that's an idea. So basically, yeah, all of next week there will be no streams, and we'll continue again on Thursday morning, on November 8th. So that's quite a ways from now, but that's what we're going to do, though. November 20th. You share a birthday with a Nintendo Wii? No, wait, no, sorry. That's November 19th, isn't it? Sorry. So yeah, this is the armor that you want, the Elite Knights. For any new player, you should get this armor. It's a good one. It's a very, very good armor. Also, let's... Wait, can I kill this? No, of course not. Why would I do such a thing? I really like how this armor setup looks, though. It's nice, right? It's very uniform. It's very... Like, it's very robotic, almost. Okay. Here we go. Transformers. More than meets the eye.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Okay, so the shield that we're using right now, that attack that he just did actually does a lot. You will want to dodge that attack. But otherwise, though, you can just sit down and shield everything because this has incredible magic defense. I think. I actually don't know the exact number. Dodge this. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. It also comes in like multiple hits, so if you can actually avoid the brunt of the attack if you can. Look at that defense that I'm doing right now. Yeah, if this video gets 100 likes, I will do a vocal cover of this boss music theme. Actually, I don't even think it needs that many likes. I'm pretty sure I do it involuntarily. That's how I feel. I feel moonlight. I feel the chant of moonlight. Are you gonna come down or... Oh, there you go. Glad you can join us. Oh, so I guess the Four Kings just inflict more bleed damage then. That's exciting. Ow. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. If you play this on New Game, it takes like all of 3 hits to kill this thing. Why would you do that much damage to me? Why? Oh, has anyone if anyone's played Dark Souls 3, then you probably recognize this song too. It's the music of Aldrich. Although it's funny though, like if I were to read that as I pronounce it, I would have pronounced it as Aldrich, because the CH makes the K noise. This is so fun. Look at this gameplay. Remember when I said the boss fights in this game were good? This is exciting. It's almost, really, when you think about it, it's almost too stimulating. It's almost, like, so stimulating that, oh my goodness, you only need literally one more hit. Yeah, honestly, like, they took Aldrich, and then, like, they remixed, like, the most boring, serene milquetoast of boss music, and then they made it sound like a nightmare. I wasn't entirely sure how I felt about that, but I remember being shocked when I saw what Aldrich looked like, because Aldrich is supposed to look just, well, it's just blob. That's what it is, it's blob. But then, when it came to, you know, seeing it, though, and you see the body of Gwendolyn, I'm just like, oh no, not Gwendolyn. Okay. Yeah, Aldrich is just... He's annoying. He kind of reminds me of Rom, the vacuous spider from Bloodborne, in that it's actually not that hard. It's just that if the game decides to throw all this really stupid stuff at you in succession, you're gonna have a bad time. That's just how I find... That's how I feel about that fight. And I guess we're gonna go to the catacombs to finish things off. Sure. And we will be gone for like the next 2 weeks. It'll be good. Oh. My voice can't go that high. I remember that one time though I tried covering the Velvet Room from Persona 5. I kind of want to do it right now, but I'm worried about the microphone because like I actually can go that high. It's just that I'm afraid to. It's I actually could go that high. It's just that it's kind of like borderline screaming at that point. Like, has anyone? Well, yeah, because you know, you guys remember that, right? The sad music, and then oh, I kind of, because like I could feel it. It's struggling to get out of my throat right now, but I'm so tempted. But for the benefit of you guys that are watching, the guys that were kind enough to join me for this long, I'll not destroy my microphone in the process. Oh well, like I can't even lower an octave down too. Like, how would I go about doing that? Yeah, the Velvet Room from Persona 5 is a lot of fun to sing. I actually remember making my sister laugh because it actually worked out pretty. No, no, no! Why would you do this to me, Godfather? Oh, wait, what the heck is going on right now? Are these guys just getting crazy good at everything? Alright then, alright. I stand corrected. Yeah, it's just a mid-roll, which is fine. Great. Now for whatever I just self-inflicted Velvet Room stuck in my head now. Oh well. I could bring the Divine Spear. I think that would make it easier. Actually, would that make it easier? Probably not. Yeah, that's the weird thing. It does way more damage. Also, Migian, thank you very much for joining us. Let's use the... I should have upgraded this weapon, to be honest. This is a very, very good weapon. Like, spears in this game were actually quite nice. And then, like, it was hard to justify using spears in the third game. Oh, this is not a good look for me. Oh, right, so, okay, I should probably say that when they hold out their sword like that, it's because they're going to try to fish for a parry. When that happens, go for a jump attack. Jump attacks are unparryable. So, with that in mind, wait, let's switch weapons. Jump attacks are unparryable, so the moment you see that, they're just letting you have a free hit on them. Because they're still going to go for the AI will still go for the parry attempt. Whoa, no! We're good. I wish I had the fall damage reduction spell. I think that would be very good for us right now. In the meantime, we'll use... lightweight. Yeah, let's use... Wait, where's the... What's a good hat for this? Oh! Sure. Homeless outfit. Okay. And go! I angled it wrong, didn't I? No, we're good. Oh, scary stuff. Oh, but I'm not unhollowed, so I can't summon Leroy Jenkins. Should be okay. Switch to good armor. Yeah, we'll use Hovels because I need that poise. I wish I could organize my stuff better. Okay. I guess we'll leave off on this fight. This is Pinwheel, one of the most challenging bosses in the Souls series. Yeah, for multiple reasons, actually. Part of what makes Pinwheel so challenging is a very unique combat mechanic involving splitting up. It sucks. It sucks. It's not good. Here we go. Oh boy, sorry guys. We will sing next time, hopefully. I feel bad saying I can do it, but not being able to prove I can. But you'll have to take my word for it for now. I think in a future stream, I'll just put down the microphone. And then I will walk to the other side of the room, and then start singing along to the Velvet Room. And I think that'll be an enjoyable experience for all of us. Ow. Where'd it go? Did you see it? What a fun boss. It's a very fun boss. Fun boss in a fun game is what this is. Are you the real one? Oh no, I found the real one. Whatever will I do? It's just like, you know what? I have to say though, this is probably the most I've ever heard of that boss music. That is probably like the most I've heard that boss music play. Ooh, the Mask of the Father. So that was the mask that the PvP guy from earlier had when he was doing the giant dad thing. But yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, we have reached the 3-hour mark. Like I said, I can't extend for too long because the thing is, well, I guess we'll just go into this consuming dark and you guys can enjoy this. Yeah, so I do have to be off very, very soon. Guys, thank you very, very much for joining me. It's a lot chill, a lot more chill than previously, but that's nice, though. It's nice when it happens. Next week, there will be no streams. There's going to be no stream on Thursday and Saturday, but the following Thursday, we might play something different, so that'll be fun. I don't know if we'll continue playing this or we'll play something different. It'll depend on how things go. But I'm hoping that we might go get in touch with our roots. That'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, I just need to set some stuff up. I'm going to play some Monster Hunter on the Discord. If you guys haven't joined the Discord already, feel free to do so right now. We have all of our friend codes available there. Feel free to leave whatever nickname you wish to be referred to as, and we'll get right back onto you. And in the meantime, though, we'll play some Monster Hunter. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, thank you very, very much for joining me for today's stream. It's gonna be fun. Fortunately, we have to take a week-long break involuntarily, might I say. But we'll see, though. Like, if something pops up where we can like find the time to do some more of this Dark Souls and finish the rest of the bosses, I might actually just continue this playthrough. Actually, so never mind. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, if any of you guys are interested in playing some Dark Souls co-op, we can try to facilitate that too. Just hit me with a DM, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys 2 weeks from now, November 8th, Thursday morning, 9 AM EST. Bye-bye!